And we're gaming. Is this thing on? Ever since I accidentally didn't start the stream that one time, I am too scared that it is not working. And it's huge, and I think it is working. Limax, if you're here, an early good tidings. Due tomorrow, good tidings, good tidings. Astronomy Goon, good tidings, good tidings. I'm finishing up my clicking and my clacking in the Discords. I don't think I'm gonna tweet out about the streams anymore. I don't know if that was anyone's primary way of getting, you know, getting the information that I was live, but I think I'm just gonna stick to Discord. Paul SB, good tidings. Hidden Forest, good tidings. Limax, hello for real this time. Felix, good tidings. Sugar Hue, good tidings. Sweet Frost, good tidings, good tidings. A lot of new faces. I don't know if, like, those new faces are, you know, if the call's coming from inside the house, but, like, it's very, very exciting, which is why I have beginner questions welcome on the thumbnail. BQ, thank you for the 62 months. That is a redonkulous amount of time. It sounds sarcastic when I say redonkulous, but just please know that it is sincere and that it is more so just a symptom of my own awkwardness. Thank you so much for the support. YouTube notifications gives me the updates. Yeah. I feel like people got that push notification on a lot of different ways. Raynam, good tidings. Welcome in, good tidings. Hold my laudanum, good tidings. Hidden Alice, good tidings. Dealin Daniel. I don't know who you're... Hidden Alice, who are you talking about? That can't be me, because no one calls me Dealin Daniel. Chewy Carapace, good tidings, good tidings. Gaver, good tidings. Citrus on YouTube, good tidings, good tidings. Bliss Ovotrix, it's midnight here. Ideal time to Mahjong. It is, you know... I should try to play Mahjong at different hours because, you know, if there's something witchy in the air, that might be the secret sauce that we're not tapping into. The fact that, you know, I can't even feel Mercury's energy right now. Maybe that is the secret reason why we haven't been doing that well. Bart, good tidings, good tidings. Jambarian, good tidings. Sweet Frost, EU friendly when? EU friendly maybe I'm literally sleepwalking at work every Tuesday. No, Sweet Frost, no. Oh, man. Okay, well, I'm doing a special Mahjong stream this weekend, but it is also, like, I don't think it's EU friendly. Because right now, for me, it's 3 p.m., and I'm going to do a special Mahjong stream this weekend on Sunday at around like 12 p.m. to 1 p.m.-ish. And it'll go for a few hours. So I'll talk about it a little bit more on the stream, but that might be slightly more EU friendly. Certainly less EU hostile, which is the timing of the stream that in its current iteration. TD Wolf, good tidings. Fenton Bailey, Jerziah, Yeri, good tidings, good tidings. Tess Tavura, good tidings, good tidings. Morgana, good tidings. Tenhou, good tidings, good tidings. Holy guacamole. I don't know, one of these days, there's gonna be like a switch in the equilibrium. Is it usually that there's more YouTube people than Twitch people? I'm not trying to sow division in the community. I'm just, you know, I'm curious. You gotta be curious. You think I'm not an analytics Andy? Of course I'm an analytics Andy. All right, let's get this show on the road. But before we do, let me turn on my my AC so I don't get too roasty toasty. The Black Death, thank you for the subscription. Thank you so much for the Prime. I really appreciate it. Thank you for supporting me. That's so kind. Cue Ball, good tidings. Rocks are good tidings. The AC has been turned on, and I am locked the frick in. A little citation needed on the lock-in part, but the AC part is real. Okay, I'll swap to Twitch. No, you don't have to. You don't have to. Aye. Delenny A, good tidings. YouTube chat no longer second-class citizens. Sugar Hue, I don't know if that's ever been the case. Everyone is a first-class citizen in my heart. Where the frick is my webcam? Why is my border down here? Oh, no. Will it snap into place? Oh, yes. Oh, no, I can't do the intro like this. We don't even have the, we gotta get the default screen. Ghost Internet, thank you so much for the 9 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all the kind support. I sincerely appreciate it. Azure Flash, welcome. Mina, good tidings, welcome in. Folks, it's Mahjong Monday. I'm gonna tell you this right now, okay? There's been a lot of doubt in the community as to whether or not I only go live and post losses. It's people are asking me, Yusong, when are you gonna upload a win? When are you gonna live stream maybe like a win, a first place? I'm telling you right now, open your dang eyes. We're getting in there today, okay? I'm loading into the Jade Room. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling relatively confident as per the norm. I mean, it's like a normal amount of confidence. Today I'm a little tired, but that's okay. Everyone's a little tired. All right, a triplet of the West Winds. We got the URL hand right now. We got the www. Here we frickin' go. Est Wild, good tidings. Just Ben, good tidings. First time catching you live. You've been a great de-stressor for my upcoming midterm, so thanks a lot. Just Ben, good luck on the midterms. You don't need my luck, but you know that's always a stressful time. So I sincerely hope that it goes well. Hey, Ovo Tricks and TBN man. Oh, welcome the frick in. Holy moly. It's a pretty good hand. I'm gonna keep the East Wind. Why? Usually I wouldn't keep the East Wind over like a floating 8 of circles, but it is my seat wind and my prevalent wind. It's doing double duty. Had this, you know, were it not to do double duty, this is disgusting. This is gnarly, dude. This is gnarly. Riichi red 5, but probably a good weight no matter what. Yo, I think this hand gets a good weight no matter what. Just oh! Okay, that's huge. Oh my god, I might be able to hawk to a pinfu on that thing. Let's freaking go. Snooter Booter, good tidings. Henka Hill, good tidings. Holy moly. A little 5, 6, 7 Son Chokler as well. Tenhou. I obviously knew that was what everyone was seeing. Hang on. Can I get a 4, 5, 6 Son Shoku? No, I can't. What do I discard? I discard the 3. The 3 is always going to be safer than the... Well, usually going to be safer than the 6. Gah! Rage Sage, good tidings. Welcome in. So I've been doing, I've been doing okay today. I finally made my Trader Joe's frozen pizza. How was it? It was awesome. But I feel like, and I don't know if this tracks for everyone at home, but I ate half of half of a Trader Joe's frozen pizza for lunch, and weirdly, I'm a little sleepy. Weirdly, it feels like for lunch, I had half a frozen Trader Joe's pizza. I don't know why, you know, I can't really tell what's the cause and effect there, but it was pretty good. I'm gonna eat the rest for dinner. Oh, I'm so what? Ah! Oh my god, I barely censored it too. Flan Ring, good tidings. Welcome in. I'm glad so many new faces are coming from Northern Lions community. I appreciate that a lot. I sincerely do. Developer Inspired, good tidings. Zach, good tidings on YouTube. Rocks, good tidings on YouTube. It's honest work. I call dibs though. That's the most fricked up part about all this, is that like there are some people, these new Mahjong players, no respect for the game. They don't got the feel for it. You know what I mean? They don't got the feel for the tiles. When someone elegantly calls an early Riichi, you gotta bow out. Why? Dibs, dude. Dibs. If you, and I'll give you this tip for free, okay? If you show up at a Mahjong parlor, a Jonso in Japan, if you will, and if someone calls Riichi, you have to acknowledge that they have dips. Otherwise, you're gonna get extradited from the country. You can quote me on that, okay? You can genuinely quote me on that. It is simply the etiquette of the game. And these players, look, they got the dog ears. They don't care. They don't have any respect for it, okay? A Cheetoy boy. Usually I am a sick little freak. Usually I am a little Cheetoy boy. But I can't deny that I also want to just pawn the east one. Like pawning the east one kind of sick with it. Ah, okay. Getting to call Riichi would be pretty nasty as well, right? Like if we call Riichi with the sense Riichi prevalent wind. Oh, I was kind of hoping it would be more than that, but it's Riichi. Hey, it's Riichi prevalent wind. Screw that, dude. I'm cashing out. Are you kidding me? This stream is sponsored by DraftKings now. I'm cashing out. Now, this is fine. Prevalent wind only hand. Look, I don't know if this hand is going to get that much better. We can draw onto a red 5 in the bamboo suit. Holy. Oh. Is that even better? It is. Okay, now we can accept the red 5 in the bamboo suit for the dub. If we draw into the red 5 in the circle suit, we just cut the 2 of circles. Hakutua, discard on that thing. And then we feel good about that. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is what I mean when they have no respect. Like, I made the first call, and look at this. I'm going to look at your match history. That's right. That's right. And then Right Lord is going to call Riichi. And then 29% fourth place percentage? Could it be because you're violating etiquette? Mimi Chuck, thank you for the follow. Corolla Law, I'm not sure if I hit you with the apropos. Hang on. Turn away, everyone. Look away. One in chat if you're turning away right now. I'm falling. Why? Because this hand was one Han. It was sponsored by DraftKings. It was a one Han hand. Yes, we were in town, but the weight wasn't even that good. It wasn't even like an 8-die or double-sided banger. And look at this. 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 Look at eyes wide open. Not for this. Not for that part. No. 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 Don't, open your eyes because of the lascivious nature of some of the JPEGs on screen. Just like, aren't you glad? Aren't you glad? I feel like I'm like a parent violently shaking the shoulders of their child in the middle of a Wegmans. Aren't you glad that we didn't deal into that? Lord, tell me how to play safe with this. Unversed docs, good tidings, good tidings. My eyes are open. Oh no. Dr. Smay, good tidings. Got a San by Mon in my second game? Okay. I mean, I have to ask, did you bring enough to share with the class? Did you bring enough luck to share with the class? Holy moly, congrats, and I just hope that you have fun. Genuinely, like the thing that's most important, life serial, good tidings, is to have fun. The haters will tell you that the important thing is winning, but so long as everyone is having fun with Mahjong, that is the most important part. If you're not having fun with Mahjong, I think taking a break for a little bit is a good schmoove. It is definitely a good schmoove. Speaking of good schmooves, this is a little bit freaky, right? Like, I think I should be discarding the 5 of characters. I mean, we're one tile away from Tenpai. I don't need to tell you this. The nut draw, okay? Call me a freaking call me Hazel the way it's a nut draw. Okay, that's people people get it. It's just like a call me a chest the way I nut. That's disgusting. Why would you say something like that? Anyway, the nut draw is a 3 of circles, but now it's a lot of different things. Oh! All right, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's cool. It's cool. Unversed Docs, love your videos. Unversed Docs, check your PayPal. That's legendary first-time chatter status. Are you kidding me? Check your PayPal. Yeah, some of you are paid chatters and you don't even know it yet. Some of you are paid chatters that just simply haven't been indoctrinated yet. you haven't completed the onboarding process. You haven't finished filling out the Google form. Oh my God, that is nasty. I mean, tell me how to say no to this. I'm one tile away from Tenpai right now. The nut draw is a 3 of characters, okay? The nut draw is absolutely a 3 of characters. I mean, now, if I draw into 5 of characters, I guess I can still Riichi on that thing. 6 of characters is also a good nut draw, right? I can Riichi Tanyao, and we have 1 DZ in our hand as well. So easy street is getting that 3 of characters, just drawing it ourselves. Hard street, the harder path, the road less traveled, is drawn into maybe like a 5 of characters or something. It just doesn't feel as good. Rage Sage, thank you for the drop in the tier 1. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you. That is very, very kind of you. I've been really thankful lately. I just, thank you for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. It's not like guaranteed at all. Hang on. Pause, champ. That's pretty freaking good, right? Now we can draw into another 4 or 7 of bamboo. Riichi on that thing with the 9 of circles, and suddenly Tanya. Wow. You know what I mean? Hey, any musical theater heads will be like Suddenly Seymour. I'm over here on my Suddenly Tanya. Suddenly Tanya is here to give you some frickin' value. Oh, like, yeah, but no, right? Like, I can't do that. Like, what am I supposed to do? Be in Firth in jail? No, I already Shawshank Redemption my way out of Zuzzy Firth in jail. I'm not waiting on the 3-6, okay? I'm simply Bartleby posting. Oh, okay. I mean, waiting for the 3-6-9 isn't even that good anymore. A lot of the 9s are visible, so that's how I'm coping today. That's how I've decided to cope today. Just never getting into Tenpai. Not even being able to see the orange pixels of the Riichi button. That's cool. It's cool. Kadar, thank you for dropping the Prime. I sincerely appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. If you got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. Takes $1 from Jeffrey Bezos and gives it to a streamer. You can use it on someone else. Use it on anyone. Just like if you remember to use it once per month, I think it's a good thing to do. I think it's genuinely an okay thing to do. Right Lord just cut the Dora. So y'all got nothing, right? I mean, I still don't see 2 Dora, and I see none of the red 5s right now. It's giving me a little bit of the heebie-jeebies, right? My spidey senses are a little bit tingling right now. Riichi Pinfu likely Tanya if we get the 3 or the 6. Look, I'm okay with that. Did we have to sacrifice literally everything to get to this point? Yes. But is there still the chance for some pog to be had in this East 3 round? Yes. Yes, absolutely. No, triple-sided banger. This is thumbnail worthy, okay? Genuinely, welcome to the thumbnail. I'll do the face. Oh, I'll do the face. And then this is not a bad hand. Lucky-san VT, thanks for the follow. Visiteer, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome. DA, Little Shop of Horrors is what I call my discards when they get called every time. Downtown, when your pawn's a mess, you go downtown. When your draws are tests, and then Right Lord called chasing Riichi. That's hilarious. Do I deal in? No, I don't deal in. Does Right Lord deal in? Okay, it's not even 30 minutes into the stream. It's not even 15 minutes into the stream. I'll do it. I'll do my Yusung's version of Pascal's wager. Yeah, thank God, because I was willing to stake the existence of God on whether or not, or at least the like a righteous God, on whether or not we win this hand. We had a triple-sided banger. We called an early Riichi. Excuse me, triple-sided banger. Sometimes I hold all my stress in my burps and then I let them go. Yusung, do you post stream VODs on YouTube? TBN, man, they're always on YouTube in the sense that you have to go to the live tab, but all the VODs are there. And then for non-Mahjong streams, then we have this separate VOD channel. Thank you for asking. That's a great question. Nyan Sequitur, good tidings. Oh, I was just debating whether or not God exists or whether justice is real, based on whether or not we won that hand or not. Okay, it's a little bit interesting here. Call me a Tanya Terry, right? That's definitely possible. I see 1 green dragon in my hand. And every single day, I lament the fact that there's not a famous green dragon character. Is there? Because we got the red eyes black dragon and we got the blue eyes white dragon. They didn't finish the trio. They you know, I feel like there should have been another dragon of some kind. But now I'm looking like a fool, struggling to find. I'll get the frick on out of here. Struggling to find a culturally relevant, god dang it, a culturally relevant green dragon. Rayquaza Shenron. Is Shenlong the... Shenlong is the MFer, and I say that with affection. He's the guy when you get all the Dragon Balls, right? When you get all the Dragon Balls, you get to make a wish. Usually it involves resuscitating Piccolo from the afterlife, and that's pretty nice. And that's pretty nice that you got a buddy that you can do that with, right? Holy moly! I like in this game when someone calls Riichi and then you're blasted with loud flutes. Hey, playing Riichi Mahjong, going to the symphony orchestra, being blasted by loud flutes. Now this is an interesting moment in time. I mean, I'm never folding, right? Like don't get me wrong. Every bone in my body wants to fold, but I don't even have that many tiles with which to fold. You know what I mean? So like, why don't we just flirt with danger a little bit? I don't think that we have any better options. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai, right? 3 of circles is the nut draw. 8 of characters seems like a fairly safe tile. I'm gonna try to hang on to this. Why do I feel like the 8 of characters is a safe tile? Thank you so much for asking. Right Lord, the most dangerous player in the game, okay? Call him Timothy Chalamet. No, I was just trying to think of like someone who is like lusted after in today's society. Lusted after. Okay, yeah. I clearly have been reading too much fan fiction, and not even like a good kind of fan fiction. Okay, so Right Lord is the most dangerous player, and they've cut a 5 of characters, meaning that they're not waiting with a 6-7. They can't be waiting with a 6-7 when it's all said and done. Luna Leaf, thank you for the 32 months. I sincerely appreciate it. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Good tidings. Alien Tree, good tidings to you and yours as well. I also wanted to share this. Because I was just on my left lord, right lord BS. Hang on. One of Bambinos has to be okay, right? One of Bambinos. If you're a cop, you have to tell me. If you're a dangerous tile, you have to tell me. Should be fine. I heard that recently there was a Riichi Mahjong tournament in San Francisco. It was at the Pacific Mahjong League. And someone told me that at that tournament, people were saying left lord and right lord. Now, we got a lot of new people in the channel right now. When I first started making Riichi Mahjong videos, I'm on my BS, okay? I'm genuinely on my BS. I'm calling left lord, right lord, a cross lord. Why did I start doing that? Am I a sick little freak? Guilty. But also, the reason that I started doing left lord, right lord, a cross lord is because I'm not gonna hit you with the kami-cha on the first video. If you are just joining in and you are trying to learn how to play Riichi Mahjong and someone busts out terminology in a different language and then already the character sheet is in a different language and then there's NSFW images just like flashing on your screen every single day. All the 3s are gone. Bless up. Please pass. Yes! Yes, he's done it. I have to make another discard, though. Hang on, I gotta lock in for a little bit. All the 3s are gone. 6 of circles. I can get a cross lord. I can kiss you on the mouth right now. I can kiss you on the mouth. We get out of there. We get out of there, folks. We don't deal into these bozos. Anyway, I genuinely believe, because I didn't take this from everyone, I believe that I coined left lord, right lord, and a cross lord as ways to talk about the players sitting around you in Riichi Mahjong. And so to hear people at a legitimate Mahjong tournament using this terminology fills me with simultaneously a great sense of pride and a great sense of guilt. Like, oh no, like, oh no. The brain rot is like, oh no, he's like a super spreader of brain rot. It's just not okay, you know? Steve can't sleep. Good tidings, good tidings. Yusong, so much of the Yusong community are doing awesome and qualified on 2nd and even 3rd ladder in the Zhongtama journey. Yo! There was a tournament. I should have, you know, maybe popularized it or, you know, extended the signal a little bit, but yo star, apologies. Hit me up though. Hit me up. Oh, he's so desperate with it. Anyway, there was this is a pure straight. I mean, I would she for the 1 of circles and just confirm the pure straight. There's also a world for half flush if we want to get freaky. I mean, we might have to get freaky with it. Look at this hand. Look at this photograph. Like, isn't this so effing good? I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai, 30 seconds until Mars, with a chance revolution at pure straight. Yeah, I hear myself. I don't know how any sane human being is supposed to understand me, but we got a chance if we got a chance revolution for a pure straight in the circle suit, as well as the half flush, plus Shenlong, the green dragon. I gotta look up the pronunciation of that. I'm gonna say it. I'm absolutely gonna say it. So anyway, that's the history of left lord and right lord and a cross lord. That's the etymology, not bugs, but words. That's the etymology of how we got to this point, fortunately or unfortunately. Enels, good tidings, good tidings. Yeah, unfortunately for us, a lot of 1 of circles are coming out. There's still 2 somewhere, right? There's still 2. We can't give up hope. We can't let the haters win. Left lord calls Riichi. I might have to break some etiquette and not fold this hand, because we got green dragon half flush. If we get pure straight, like, that's just kind of awesome. I mean, there's a part of me that wants to cheat this. I'm not discarding 2 and 3 of circles anyway. I thought this was gonna be a better weight than it is. All right, so that's not that good. But if someone discards a 3 or oh, wow! Oh, don't you love it? Yostar, thank you. Oh my God, Yostar, thank you. Oh my God. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I was just about to believe that there was good in the universe. Thank you for reminding me. Oh, thank you for reminding me that there is. They got me with the old Reddit switcheroo. Oh, up dudes to the left, tips Fedora. There's a Japanese player at my school Mahjong club trying to teach English terms from the game, and I'm wondering if I can tell him left lord is Kami-cha, if there's a proper term in English. You know, Ethan, I don't know if there's like a proper English term. I think just the left player, I think might be an easier way to do it. Holy moly, Road Roller, good tidings, Just V, Lux, good tidings, Hexcroft, good tidings. I apologize, there's a lot of new faces today, okay? So I'm having a little bit of trouble making sure that everyone gets their state mandated good tidings. So if I have missed you and you did not get a good tidings today, I sincerely apologize, okay? The chat is moving very, very fast, and my ego is just out of control. So, you know, ever since... Imagine, ever since I did that collab last week with some friends and colleagues, oh, you might know them as Kate Lovely, Momo, Flag, Blag, and Northern Lion. I've just been rolling into coffee shops going, do you know who I am? Nah. He's still got pretty low self-esteem when it's all said and done. He's still down to earth. He's still got low self-esteem. You know what I mean? Here we go. Clay Norris on YouTube. Good tidings, good tidings. Mimi Chug, thank you for the first time chat. Check your PayPal. Check your PayPal for doing a lull. I appreciate the lull. I'm gonna do something that people are gonna think is unpopular. I'm gonna make an unpopular decision. I think that we should put more money into the military-industrial complex. No, I'm gonna discard the 6 of circles. Why? I don't frick around, dude. I genuinely don't frick around. You think I'm happy with a triplet of the 6s? No, I have to then discard my 7 of circles. I have to then discard the Dora, and I don't do that around here. Around here, I mean, this is a little freaky. I hate doing this. I think I should just cut like, Give me a sec, folks. I mean, they're equally bad. They're just equally bad. Okay, all right, here we go. We're gaming a little bit. Dr. Bogler, thank you for gifting a sub. I sincerely appreciate it. Brav writes, call me the Alaskan pipeline, the way I've been mainlining your content since the collab. Also dealt into big 3 dragons. Oh, no! In my first online match, and I think it's ruined my perception of hands I should be playing for. Yeah, that is like a Truman Show level. That is like a prank show level. Like, that usually doesn't happen. That usually does not happen. That someone just will get a Yakuman that easily. So that is fricked up. Your game should be, you know, in calmer waters after that, you know? Holy moly. All right, anyway, we're in here. Katsu covers, good tidings. Started watching from the NL collab. Reminded me how much I enjoyed playing Mahjong from getting platinum in Yakuza. This is what I'm talking about, okay? The only thing that they're missing is some kind of, like, management structure. Like, if I could somehow, like, you know, if this could be a little bit more of a nightclub and I could help. No shot. Are you serious? Okay. If I could pick some outfits and maybe get a really nice tiara for some of these characters. You cut a 4 early. I see 2 4s. Okay, 3 of characters is safe. And guess what? I stand by my decision. To be a little conservative with the 4 of circles. And guess what? I might still fold with the East Winds. Am I starting to feel a little self-conscious? Yes, absolutely. I don't want to lose this game. And you know, wait, hang on. 1 of circles just passed. Did 7 of circles come out before or after they called Riichi? Oh, and it doesn't even matter. And I'm just gonna put this up there, and it's we need a full screen Yonkler. Riichi Pinfu, Tanya Dora. They also got a red 5 in their hand. The 4, 5, 6 in the character suit is the only thing that you can't see. That and a character sitting on a couch. Here we go. Ali Zeta. It could be worse. I dealt into 4 concealed triplets in my first ranked game. What is happening? Are there just a million Smurfs in the lower tiers? Is Shroud doing an unranked to challenger climb in Mahjong Soul right now? Like, how are people getting farmed this viciously? We gotta have some new player. We gotta protect. You know how niche of a hobby this is? We have to protect the new players. They're the lifeblood of this game. We can't be sending them into ranked where they're getting slurped up by demonic Yakumans. Duskalicious, good tidings, good tidings. Apples 201, good tidings. I mean, this is a nasty hand, right? Like, say it with me. This is a Tanya Terry hand if I've ever seen one. Maybe a 3-4-5 San Shokler if things get truly freaky. If things get truly frisky, we might be able to get a 3-4-5 San Shoku in all 3 suits. Oh my god, I willed it into existence. That is amazing. Oh my, this hand could change the world. Right, Lord? You think you're in first right now, okay? You think you're in first right now. I'll do a new NL impression. You ready for this? Let me just say, you guys are in a lot of trouble. That's a little parasocial. I don't think I know mods and Sable clips. I don't think I know everyone well enough to be doing that kind of thing. But you know, you gotta try it on a little bit. Weeby, good tidings. First time popping in live, coming from an L, watching you already made me 3 times better at Mahjong. Weeby, okay, I need you to, I appreciate that, but I also have been losing a lot, so like, you gotta filter the good decisions with the bad. When I'm getting reamed by Maka after each and every game, that, you gotta also keep that in mind. But also, I'm being a little too analytical. I'm just glad, thank you for the kind words, and I'm glad that watching me do some silly stuff in the Jade Room, but also try very, very hard in the Jade Room, of course, has been a good educational tool. I genuinely, that really, I'm burping so much today. That really makes me happy. Lil Willie, been watching and grinding Bronze Room since the clap. Thank you for the brain rot, Captain. I only say green Deezies or call myself the San Shokler. Oh, what have we done? Oh, what have we done? All right, folks. Now we got some battles to choose. If I get into Tenpai, I'm pretty sure I have to chase here. Call me a Sapphire the way I got to chase right now, okay? And that is a credit card joke. Because at the end of the day, I participate in the system of capitalism, unfortunately. So call me a chase call me a Sapphire the way I'll chase. Based on a novel push by Chase Sapphire. He landed that plane, folks. He landed that plane. If we draw into Tenpai, let me just think for a second. I got Pinfu, Tanya, red 5. You know what I could do? And it doesn't matter. I have Tanya, red 5, Dora. Tanya, red 5, Dora, but also Pinfu. Nah, dude, he cheesed this. Call me a camembert the way I cheese right now. That's what I'm freaking talking about. So we have Tanya, red 5, Dora. That's a 4-Han slapper. Sure. No chance at a San Shokler anymore, right? And if this is your first stream, I apologize. No chance at a San Shokler anymore. All the 5 of Bambinos are gone. I'm feeling swole right now. This is a new feeling for me. I feel like physically strong, and I know I'm not. So this is very confusing. Holy moly, we're still in this game. We are still in this game. And the reason that those decisions were a little bit easy is because we didn't even have to make that many hard decisions. Like that 4 of circles, for example, we knew was a guaranteed safe tile. That, and the tiles that came before, look, the 2 of characters was a little bit risky, but a Crosslord had cut a 3 of characters semi-early-ish. And you gotta think, like, early on, if they had, like, a 3-3-4 shape or something along those lines, they probably wouldn't cut a 3 of characters. And the reason that I bring up this hypothetical of the 3-3-4 shape is because that is the way that the 2 would have dealt in. Holy moly! Where was I on January 6th? We got all these white dragons. Okay. DA, thank you for the follow. MC Koi, thank you for the follow. DX Low, thank you for the follow. I sincerely appreciate it. And I wasn't there on January 6th. And I wasn't there. And I wasn't there, and I need everyone to know that, because we're joking and we're having fun, but I wasn't there, okay? So anyway, we're doing pretty well. We Left Lord, you need to live a little bit longer, okay? Like, you can't get vampired out of existence. I need you to live long enough such that I can farm you for points, okay? Because if you bust, if you go below 0, then the game is gonna be over. But I need you to live long enough so that I can overtake Right Lord and finish this game in first. This hand is awesome, by the way. We already have a triplet of the white daisies. Oh, man. This ain't my dad. This is a cell phone. That's such a good tile for us, too. That's such a good tile. Oops. Oops. I accidentally clicked skip. Oh, I'm not a coward. I really wanted to push this hand, everyone. Oh, but my fingers. Oops. I slipped. I clicked the white dragon instead of pushing this hand. Oh, no. Look, people are going to be mad at me for this one, but I think it's the right call to fold here. We can look back at this with Maka if we're so inclined after the game. But the reason that I want to fold this is because while our hand is good, we have to discard like a bunch of super scary tiles in order to make it into Tenpai. And we can't even guarantee a good weight. Like, if we're going to chase, there's a real, like a sapphire, there's a very real chance that we end up single tile. What the frick? I didn't even know that could be, that could also flash across the screen. Okay, Left Lord really zuzzy weight, right? Either waiting on the 4 bamboo or the red dragon. Okay, they had a disgusting hand. I mean, Dora helped them out there, so it was kind of like a, you know, just like a gamer chair difference, just like a luck difference. And now we're in South 4. Burger Engel, good tidings, good tidings. Welcome in, welcome in. He's throwing, I promise you. I mean, I might be throwing. I don't know. It's the death of the author, right? As soon as I make my discards, it's open to interpretation. It's me, Crush, good tidings. James, good tidings. Crusty Socks, good tidings. Oh man. Oh man. There's a lot of, and that's why society, and that's why Twitch is beautiful. We all have our different backgrounds. We all have our different usernames, but you know, we're joined together because of the fact that we were not there on January 6th. Okay, hang on. I gotta wait a little bit. I know this is a little, this might seem a little freaky, but this hand improves so easily. If I draw into like 4 of circles, it's awesome. Like 8 of circles. I mean, 8 of circles is a little for a 10. Okay, I mean, this is it's not great. I just don't want to call Riichi here. Maybe I should call Riichi just because single tile York and like Riichi makes other people uncomfortable, and that's strong enough. It's beef strong enough, by the way. It's a beef stroganoff joke. I want a little bit of a better hand. Like, if I draw into a 1 of circles or a 3 of circles, I get to wait on the 6 or the 7, 6, 7 of the character suit. And that feels way better in South 4 than whatever random nonsense that was. Single tile York in it for the 8 of circles. It's okay, because you get to play for the win, I suppose. Maybe that was right. Maybe I just should have called Riichi. Maybe the early bird does in fact get to who up being an early bird playing with the worm right now. Maybe an early bird really gets it. Oh no. Okay, now this is really interesting because I still want to win this one. I definitely still want to win this one. And had I called Riichi, I think maybe I could have bullied a crossword into folding, right? Because if I Riichi and then I sumo Left Lord, Left Lord has to eat the dealer penalty. All right, and now it's just Jover for me, right? I mean, oh man, I don't want to. Oh my, and my kingdom, it crumbles. Agile ability, good tidings. Never mind, fold me. Push me, fold me, juice me, squeeze me. Work it, juice it, squeeze me, fold me. That's good. We could do that for a Riichi Mahjong song parody. We definitely haven't done that. A little Technologic by Daft Punk. Push it, fold it, con it, chi it, call it, break it, quick run it. Okay. We're gonna be right back. We're gonna be right back with your originally scheduled programming. Okay, hang on. We gotta come back. I discarded the East Wind after all that time. I don't know if it was correct. That is just a thing that I chose to do. Oh, really funny. Really funny. And I should have cut the 1 of characters again. What the absolute frick am I doing? I think I'm genuinely throwing. So, I mean, we're in a weird spot right now, okay? I won't lie to you, we're in a weirdo spot. There's 3 3s that are visible. There's 2 4s that are visible. I mean, I don't love that, if I'm just gonna be real with you. I don't love that. Here's my ultimate fantasy, okay? Slow burn, friends to lovers. Okay. This is okay. It's okay. We got another chance. We got another chance in South 4 to make our dreams come true, okay? Scott's Tots style. My ultimate fantasy is right lord dealing into left lord. That's what I was really like. Holy frick, you know? That was the idea that really rustled my jimmies there. Assistant Weeby, good tidings, good tidings. Here we go. Here we go. I mean, we're still in it. You know what I mean? Beto O'Rourke in that one weird interview when asked why he wanted to run for president. Okay, if you understand that reference, and I don't even think that that's a reference. I think this is just something that I think about. If you understand what that Beto O'Rourke reference was, you're legally obligated to type a 1 in the chat. And let me explain for those of us that have no idea what the frick I'm talking about. Beto O'Rourke was, I think, a U.S. presidential candidate in the year 2016 or maybe 2000. Yeah, I think 2016. And then he had a disastrous Vanity Fair interview where, okay, a lot of people know this. Well, he had a disastrous, you know, maybe he had too much Red Bull or something before, but he had a disastrous Vanity Fair interview where he was where the interviewer was like, you know, a question that you should expect if you're running for president. Why do you want to be president? And he said, I don't know. I'm just so in it right now. Which is really like, you know, I'm not going to yuck anyone's yum. I'm not going to president wish kink shame anyone, right? Let me look at the quote because I don't want to Beto O'Rourke. I'm just in it right now. I'm just in it. Oh yeah, he said I'm just born to be in it, which is I can kind of see, like, that's a little bit better than I'm just so in it right now. But I think he was trying to say I feel like I was born to be president. But that's also, if I'm gonna be real with you, it's also kind of weird, dude. Like that's a kind of weird answer. You got the freaking mandate of heaven, Beto O'Rourke? No, you don't. Like you're just a guy like the rest of us who happens to run for office. Oishi, good tidings. Honestly, if you can shame any desire, wanting to be president is probably it. Honestly, yeah. In this community, we typically don't kink shame unless you want to be president. What an incredible time for a raid, by the way. Shimmerco, good tidings. Thanks so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. If you were zhonging it or not zhonging it. In either case, welcome. You've got a very spicy time. Let me set the scene. Fade in. South 4. We are 1 tile away from Tenpai. We are 1 Han away from taking first place. No shot I'm calling Riichi here. No shot I'm calling Riichi. I am not gonna call this shot. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. I don't want anyone to play safe. Not only that, I want the little... I'm Homer Simpson posting. That was an unironic why you little. I'm Homer Simpson. Marge. Okay, I don't have a good Homer in me. Homie, I have a decent Marge in me. Now I'm stuck in South 4, and look at this hand. Look at this photograph. This is not where we want to be. This is all of us deal west winds. If all of your friends dealt west winds, across sword, it falls to you. Oh! So if the first discard of a round, all players discard the same wind tile, without any like pawns or cheese or any zuzziness, you get to mulligan again. It's like the commander, MTG commander. You get a free mulligan, and then we just get to redeal the tiles. This hand is one where I definitely wanted to redeal the tiles. Like this does not inspire a lot of joy. If I squint, this hand is maybe Tanya, but it is not looking good. Like we probably drawn to a 1 of circles or a 9 of characters. Remote control, good tidings, welcome in. I don't think that there's a world where we ever, oh my god, I don't think there's ever a world where we cheat. There's, okay, I'll say some good stuff. I'll say some good stuff. Let me talk about some fantasies of mine, okay? And they all involve becoming the president. Dude, I don't think I'm supposed to cut I don't think I'm supposed to cut this Southwind. I think I'm keeping it as a safe tile because the rest of this hand is truly garbaggio. So, there's a world where a crosslord calls Riichi, right lord deals into a crosslord, and then Luigi can win by doing absolutely nothing. That is something that can happen. I mean, that's also interesting. So I'm gonna talk a lot about Mahjong today, okay? I mean, you tune into a Mahjong stream, but you know, you never know what people might be expecting. So this is really weird. If I were a crosser right now, I would probably like, I would probably not open my hand. At least not for the first Southwind, because you need to call Riichi here. You have 69, nice, by the way. I'm getting like mind fricked right now. They have 6,900 points, right? I'm not just losing my mind. And so they need like 12,000. They need like a Hanemon in order to get out of last place. It's really hard to get a Hanemon if you open your hand. So what's the one way that they could do this? If they have Prevalent Wind, all triplets, 2-door, red 5, that's one way that they could do this. So we have to be really careful around with the 5 of character tile specifically. Either that or they're just genuinely over it. Like they could just be trying to end the game. I truly hope, okay, that Right Lord deals into a crosslord and we can win that way. Is it a very dishonorable way to win? Oh, absolutely, okay? Right Lord volunteering to drink the poisonous soup? Okay, he's getting a little too parasocial in this club. But Right Lord, you know, finding themselves drinking the soup would be really, really great. Eugen Sniffigatetics, Mr. Frappu, how to get better at Riichi when I struggle in Silver Room. I think that if you're struggling in the Silver Room, something that one must consider, and that's right, he's using the royal us. Something that one must consider is that when someone else calls Riichi and you're in silver, look at your hand, just do a little stop, drop, and roll. Look at your hand, and is it good? If it's bad, you need to get the frick on out of there. You need to absolutely bail, and that will help in a majority of your games. Hello, my little pawn champ. I don't think so. I missed a lot of messages, by the way. I missed a lot of messages. Big Daddy, good tidings, welcome in. Could do a little chi. After all, why shouldn't I chi? Why shouldn't I have a little chi? I don't want to discard 8 of circles, though. Like, there's no 6s and 7s visible. And that's really spicy to me. But I realize sometimes you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet. Watch me. Watch this space. With this tile, I carved my own destiny. Oh! All that for second. So much false hope, literally just to get second. So actual nonsense. And I'm not gonna show you my Ela right now. Why? Because it would be this outfit is ridiculous. I mean, okay. I'm not gonna show you the Elo because it would spoil a lot for the upcoming uploads on the YouTube. And we got new YouTube uploads every single freaking day, broski. So if you're not already there on the YouTube, you can absolutely join us there. We're going back into the Silver Room. Oh, we're going back into the Jade Room, trying to right our wrongs. Roro19, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. How else am I doing? I don't know. I've been going to bed kind of late. I've been going to bed at around like midnight, 1 a.m. It's a little, you know, last night I mean, this is a little gross. So on 99% of nights, I like brush my teeth. But yesterday night, I was in an anxiety spiral, and I was like, I think I just need to go to bed right now. So I flossed, and I did my mouthwash, and then I was just like, teeth, hang in there. And then I think it's fine. Like, look, I'm not trying to say that Big Dental is lying to all of us, and it turns out it's chill to just skip a day here or there. But like, last night, I think it was a good day for my mental health, because I was like, either I think about how I need to brush my teeth and I stay up until like 3 a.m. just misery posting in this is a really whack hand. This is a really whack hand to open up. I mean, it's Seawind nothing right now. Hang on, Vivi has a question. This is a bit more of a tricky question, but I constantly do pretty well getting A-grade Maka ratings every single time. Humble brag. That's awesome. How do I go about learning the more tricky moves and discards to go from Maka A to S? Vivi, that's a great question. if you look up on YouTube Riichi Mahjong strategy, you might find some of my videos, but more likely you'll find like Light Pink Yoshi, who's been on the channel before, has done a really good lecture about some advanced Riichi Mahjong concepts. There's a channel called Crow77, and their channel is really, really nice for holy frick, I might get Sanshoku. Holy frick, I might actually get 6, 7, 8 Sanshoku. Their channel is also really, really good for learning some Riichi Mahjong strategy as well. Other than that, just like reading some of the books, if you ask around in the Discord, some people will link you to some helpful PDFs. And that's kind of nice. And if you also like Nefni is saying in the chat right now, like you can jot down lessons that you want to learn. Like this is back during a hard like a rougher time in my life when I was, you know, I was just in a really dark place, and I was watching League of Legends streams. And I was watching League of Legends streamers, and there was a streamer, Skara, and he was playing League of Legends, but after every single game, he would write down, like, something that he learned from that game, and I was like, oh, that's genius. Like, that's, or it's not genius, but I'm like, at least you're trying to remember what went right and what went wrong in that moment. Hang on, what the frick am I doing with this hand? All right, I guess now I can accept a 5 of bamboo or a 7 of bamboo. I'm really, really lucky here in the sense that no one has called Riichi yet. I'm like Giga Pog that no one has called Riichi. Because I'm shooting, like, I got nothing right now. Like, I got none value left beef in my hand. How do I tell if someone is in silent tempai? Is it just wild discards? Roro19, that's a great question. If someone starts throwing red 5s at the wazoo or Dora tiles in the late game especially, 6, 7, 8 Sanshokler is alive. The One Piece is real. Sorry, back to giving advice. Sorry, you have to bear with me. The advice is gonna be interspersed with a lot of brain rot. Okay, come on, dude. I gotta go for this one. He's done it. If someone has 3 open sets, if someone has ponder cheat 3 times, just assume that they're in tempai. That is a good way to oh. Can we get much higher? So high. Wow. I'm gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for this. With this tile, I carve my own destiny. Ah! And there it is. And there it is. But then outside of that, like, you don't have to worry about it too much. Like, you don't have to constantly be shadowboxing with the idea of whether or not someone's a tempai. I do, because I have anxiety. But in general, you don't have to. Can we get much higher? So high. Wow, wow. I hate this game. I hate this game, dude. That's literally the kiss of death. That's literally the kiss of death. I'm tongue deep with the Grim Reaper right now. Like, that's gross. That's a gross way to think about it, but it's true. That's genuinely the kiss of death. I can't discard that tile. I genuinely can't discard that tile. This is still some risky risk cards, but it's okay. Look, I respect all the zhongers out there, right? Hey, shout out to Zhong Nation. I respect all the zhongers out there that want me to go for it, because I'm in tempai and it's okay. It's an okay hand. But, you know, if we win off of the 6 of circles, it's a 1 Han hand. It's literally seat wind only, my boy. Pirate posting. So I don't really want to go for it. And when we end this game in first, we're gonna laugh about this hand, okay? We're gonna laugh about how we wanted to push that hand. So this hand is grody. This hand is some grody nonsense. All right, like, we're gonna go for half outside hand. I don't love it, but that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Holy burn, good tidings, good tidings. Welcome in, welcome in. Nado Khan, good tidings, good tidings. You will regret it, never mind. What is, like, for sale baby shoes? You'll regret it. Just kidding, you won't. what a nice reversal. Skinless python, good tidings. 9 papayas, good tidings. You got a 9 in the papaya suit? Holy, that's the kind of mahjong that I want to be playing. Yo, can I tell you something? I'm over posting on Reddit. This is real, okay? This is some real S. Could have maybe cheated that. No, but my hand is garbage. It's either like the high roll of the century or just filled with the surplus of garbage. I was trying to post in a community to ask about like a niche gaming thing, and then it was like, oh, you don't have enough like karma to be posting here, and I was like, okay. So how do I get karma? So I was looking it up, and then people were like, oh, just like respond to people on Ask Reddit. And I was like, okay, I'll respond to people on Ask Reddit. And so I was responding to people on Ask Reddit, and I was literally trying to just get karma, right? So I was trying to be nice, I was trying to be friendly, I was trying to be a little quippy. One person, I was sorting Ask Reddit by new. And then someone had asked, like, what's your favorite pizza topping? And so I responded, I was like, pepperoni and sausage are great, but I'll say it, mushrooms are also fantastic. That got down votes. I was trying to get up votes. I ended up with less comment karma than I started with. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't realize you disagreed with my mushroom opinion so much that it compelled you to spend the calories to downvote my comment. I'll be seeing you in court. I'll be seeing you in court. That is ridiculous. That is genuinely ridiculous. Now you got me fricked up. Now I'm cheating in the club. Okay. We're going to go for a 1-2-3 Sanshoku full outside hand. That's a pretty good hand, right? It's 3 Han. It's okay. It's nothing to write home about, but it's definitely still okay. There's still some apes, right? Not all of my apes are gone. Like 3 8 of circles still exist in this game, and then 3 2 of characters still exist in this game. Chi, and there it is, folks. And he's chiing, and he's starting to chi. Okay, based mushroom hate. I mean, here's the thing. I think mushrooms and spinach. Oh, and people, and here come the down dudes. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, down dudes to the left. What I like on a pizza? Mushrooms and spinach, along with the classics like pepperoni and sausage. But the mushrooms and spinach, what a wonderful texture. What a wonderful foray into a land of forestry and agriculture, instead of just the slaughterhouse of protein that we all agree with. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Down dude me. I don't even know how you're gonna down dude me in chat right now. Give me those down dudes. I'm folding this hand. Of course I'm folding with this hand, okay? Get me the frick on out of here. Vivi, thank you for the 2 months. Oh my god, it's already been a whole month of Yusong already. Thank you for all the entertainment and Zhang suffering. Your videos and streams always brighten up my days. Vivi, check the PayPal. Check the effing PayPal. Are you kidding me? That is an incredibly kind message. Make sure that the PayPal payments are going through. Absolutely. Turns out the 6-step bamboo was safe. Oh, all this time I've been calling people by their usernames. I didn't realize that everyone in chat was a confirmation bias Connor. I did not realize that was the domain that we were streaming on for Twitch. Hang on. Gotta lock in a little bit. Gotta get gat, by the way. I mean, this is 10 pie. 10 pies? You're telling me a 10 baked this pie? You got a 1-2 weight buster? I don't think so. Late game, I think you got something. But I think I should just be folding up the wazoo. I'm still in tenpai! Oh! Okay, so it's not a good tenpai, and we can't really win. Like, even if we draw into the 3 of bamboo, we can't win. But we might be able to make it for exhaustive draw. Pog, the One Piece is real. We might not have to give under the sea. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Drake, where's the Yaku? I'm trying to figure out like what's an analog for it's spherical. It's Sanshoku. No, that doesn't work at all. Doesn't work at all. But you get it. Drake, where's the Sanshoku? Is very, very hilarious. Okay. Hash good tidings. Domain expansion. Confirmation bias Connor. Domain expansion. Confirmation bias Connor is when it's guaranteed that you engage in logical fallacies and only view things based on results and not what's the correct play, despite not knowing the results. Like, you can't, if you review your games afterwards with Maka, you cannot get drawn in by the Siren song of confirmation bias. You have to, like, there is a right play. Sometimes. Most of the time, I think there is a right play. But if it turns out like the wrong play would have been safe, it's still the wrong play. You know what I mean? Out 1312 looking freshy. Some check your PayPal. Absolutely, I needed that. Check your PayPal. Yes! Yes! Chanta taste buds. I know we really have a taste for the half outside hands and the full outside hands recently. They'd never pan out. Look, the half outside hand, you spend your entire life trying to do half outside hand, and then you're like, what do you mean one han? I bent over backwards. You know how many red 5s I sacrificed for this half outside hand? One han? Yeah, this trade offer is not worth it. But the benefit of that hand is that you get to play safe. You know what I mean? Like for a half outside hand, we had all those 1s and 3s and stuff. So even though we were in a pretty vulnerable position, right? Me at the therapy office, we were in a pretty vulnerable situation, having having opened our hand for 2 sets. 2 sets. Hang on. Yo, we had 2 sets like some violins, I know. Oh, if you understand that 2-set violin joke, you are legally obligated to leave a comment in the comment section down below. I don't make the rules. I absolutely don't make the rules. We got that Ling 40 hours dog in us, okay? What was I talking about? I was yelling. Oh yeah, even though we were in a pretty vulnerable position, had a lot of open sets. Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god! Level has 3 Dora! Okay, I should be folding. And yet, the body yearns for something more. Oh, good. Good, okay. I'm glad I did not give my body a chance to yearn. Oh, man. Oh, man. And I don't know why my brain is telling me to say this, but you got time to yearn, you got time to learn. And we learned that, you know, the 3 doors is pretty scary. 3 doors is definitely pretty scary. Okay. Yeah, the 40-hour a day practice. Hell yeah. Okay, we're in good company. You still, with a half outside hand, you have all this garbage in your hand. So if you wanna, if you fold, or rather, if you wanna fold at any point, you can still fold, and that is the strength of that hand. You know? Oh, why is this guy obsessed with folding so much? Okay, can I tell you some harsh realities? Okay, can I destroy the innocent way that you view this society? Okay, Don Cosmo, good tidings. Pedro, good tidings. Zacophanakis, good tidings. Envious, good tidings. Can I destroy the way that you look at the world? I'm gonna need you to start typing the word gasp, because I'm about to blow your freaking mind, and I don't want you to have to, like, you know, be late on the next message that you send. So if you just want to start typing gasp, some of you are typing it way too fast, and you know who you are, and it's the usual suspects. But in Riichi Mahjong, there are 3 other players. The likelihood that you win any given round, if everyone is like equal, is like 25%. It's not that high. So you're gonna be folding, I don't want to say like 75% of the time, because this is like such bad math, but like you're gonna be folding a lot. You know what I mean? You're like call. Hey, we're all. Hey. You're gonna love this. You're gonna love how much time it took to get to this. We're all, hey, are we Mahjong players, or are we crepe salespeople? The way we're folding a lot. In France, pure double sequence? In France, pure double sequence? Yusong, what the Jesse, what the I mean, I just want Tenpai here. And I want to be able to pawn like 6 of characters, right? This is Tanya, red 5, and it's the Dora. Oh, Yusong, where's the Dora? It's also the red 5. It's doing double duty here, okay? Because if you make crepes, you gotta fold them. You gotta fold them with the fillings and stuff. Riichi Pinfu Tanya red 5. Pinfu Tanya red 5. Pinfu Tanya red 5 Dora. Pinfu Tanya red 5 Dora, or Riichi Pinfu. Oh, a little bit of Damaten. A little bit of Damaten. Ah! Look, I am actually happy about this, because if I called Riichi there, this would have never happened. This is a good Damaten. This is a good Damaten, okay? And now oh, now I have to say it, but I don't want to say it. My brain is like, and now tears aftercare because we were such a good Damaten. Mods, cut the tape. Absolutely cut the tape right now. Mods, erase this video from the internet. Make sure no one ever sees this. And make sure no one ever sees this. Okay. It was a good Damaten. Why? We had 7,700 points at least, and we had a good weight. I don't want to give anybody else at this table any inclination that I'm doing something zuzzy. So the question that was asked before, sometimes you are gonna get owned by that, right? Sometimes you are gonna get owned, and that's okay. Sometimes someone's just gonna have an early Damaten and ruin your entire life. That's just bad beats. You know what I mean? Wow, you're so good at Mahjong? Roro, check your PayPal. Absolutely check your PayPal, okay? Go ahead and boo me. There's no shot that this con is correct. We just can't make a valid hand if we con that, if we open up our hand. Lich, good tidings, welcome in. What's everyone's favorite thing to put in a crepe? I'll say it. I'll absolutely say it, but just know that I know that if I were to share this opinion on Reddit, because I don't have enough comment karma to post in a niche community, that it'll get down dudes to oblivion. I think the best thing to put into a crepe is Nutella and bananas. People are saying he's the bravest soldier alive. People are saying it's the best opinion. Are you gonna say mushrooms? I mean, a savory crepe isn't bad either. Like, a savory crepe is not bad. Chong Master, thank you for the follow. Kimchi and crepe? Okay, I've never tried that. And you might even be trolling me, but that, like, never say never. Like, I'm a freak. Like, nothing really freaks me out food-wise. Like, I think I would try anything once, you know? And, oh, you're like, okay, so your first thought is, Yusong, would you eat a bug? Okay. And to that I say, finally, we get down to brass tacks. Look, if the bug was not in bug form, right? If the bug did not look like a bug, give me 2 servings of that stat, okay? Why stat? Because I'm working at a hospital in this hypothetical. Yes, I can handle a bug if it's not in bug form. If it is in bug form, then Yusong has a little bit of a harder time. The sumo, we pay out the dealer penalty. That's okay. There was single tile York in it for the 4 of bamboo. I mean, it's a pretty, very, very lucky that they got this tile. Speaking of bugs, I'm literally editing a video of someone eating a bug right now. I'm not kidding. It's for work. Super Smiley Gaming. You gotta, without sharing too much, can you give us, I mean, I'm doing a Dan Giesling level interrogation. I'm not gonna ask you to hop into the Discord because I got social anxiety, but if you want to share what you do, is it more of like a video editing capacity, or are you like a BTS for TV shows? Damn, that sounds super interesting. That sounds super freaking interesting. Call me Tukosita the way I Dama. Okay, now I'm not worldly enough to understand that reference, but I'll give that a +2. I'm just gonna sign off on that. Hopefully that wasn't something deeply offensive. Wumbus, good tidings, good tidings. Numby, good tidings. Impish, good tidings. Yuejin, good tidings, good tidings. Am I gonna destroy my computer by vacuuming it? Now, I opened this up to the crowd only because, I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think I'm gonna destroy my computer by vacuuming it. Holy frick, holy frickin' frick. Adam Levine voice in the DMs of fans. So I've read online that you shouldn't vacuum dust from your PC. And I think that's true, especially from the inside of your computer. Like, that is really, really bad. But on the outer layer of my PC, it was just like caked with dust. Make sure it's off and unplugged. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Hang on. What the ever-loving F am I supposed to discard here? This? I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai, but it's like not. I mean, waiting on the Dora or the Eastwind is incredibly zuzzy. If I get to wait on the 3 of characters, that's fine. At least I get to do a little bit of a Suji trap, right? Like, that's not that bad. Sure, I'll set up. Now, I'm torn. I'm cold and so ashamed lying naked on the floor. Natalie and Bruglia, the way I'm torn. Because I want to throw this earlier. Because, you know, people are more inclined to fall into Suji traps if you discard the Suji tile earlier. However, if I draw into a 5 or a 7, I want to just be able to switch off from this 1-2 weight into a 5-6 weight or a 6-7 weight, you know? If you didn't unplug it, you should be okay. Yeah, it's weird. I just vacuumed the outer layer of my PC, and now you're probably wondering, Yusong, do you ever clean the inside of your PC? I do a lot, actually. At least twice a year, but more realistically, like 4 times a year. I'll take it outside. I'll plug in my little blower, and I'll try to get all the dust from out of my PC. Why? I don't know. I'm under the delusion that it'll run like that rendering the videos in Premiere will go 1 second faster. Is that true? No idea. But it makes me feel good that, like, all the dust kind of gets, like, blasted from inside the PC. It's a very satisfying thing to do. It's like, you know, it's like vacuuming. You get to kind of enjoy the fruits of your labor afterwards. Except for the fact that my PC is under my desk and I literally never look at it. But it still feels good, you know what I mean? It's a good habit. Balances out all my bad habits. Mahjong, crashing out, raging, occasionally relapsing into League of Legends. Left Lord with a 2-Han banger. This is okay. This is okay. The night is still young, and we have another dealer seat coming up, right? When South 4 happens, we will be in the dealer seat, and that will be the time for, and let me just make this clear in no uncertain terms, let Epic PogChamp come back. Free, good tidings, good tidings. Mr. Gems, good tidings, good tidings. How the frick do I find Yakus that aren't just all simples or dragons and wins? I love this question. So, you obviously know this, right? There's a whole ass Yaku list in here, but it's a little bit of a mind frick, right? Like, Jesse, what the frick are you talking about? Like, what is any of this? So, I think that that is disgusting. This is disgusting. I'm literally gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. The Riichi Pinfu Dora Door. So another thing that you can do, if you're new to the game and you're like, I'm tired, Yusong, every single day they serve me gruel, every single day they serve me Tanya, every single day they serve me Sea Wind, Prevalent Wind, any other dragons. Yes, I hear you. Some things that you can kind of branch out and expand to. Half flush hands or whole flush hands. 7 pairs hands. These hands are going to be more common than some of the freakier Yaku out there. Oh, twice pure double sequence. No, that doesn't happen that normally. But half flush happens. Full flush happens. 7 pairs happens, right? 7 PZs, if you will. There's also, like, if you are sick and tired of just going for Tanya and the dragons, try just keeping your hand closed. Oops. Try keeping your hand closed and just sending the Riichi over and over. You will find that Riichi is very, very powerful for things like Oradora. Oh my god, what a great educational moment. For things like Oradora, for things like Ipatsu, for things like Sumo. Like, sending it for Riichi also feels good. Girl Luigi, good tidings, good tidings. What kind of evil-ass third discard Riichi is this, Ghost Punk? The genius who descended into darkness. That's me. I can't see. Why? Because I descended into darkness. How do you Suji trap? It's hard to explain. Like, usually my Suji traps are accidental. And that's real, by the way. Okay, sure. I mean, this is not a terrible pawn. I'm just hoping I need one more shape in my hand. Double-sided weight here, double-sided weight here, double-sided weight here. And then the 5 of bamboo is going to be our pair. Green dragon, you know, we're just trying to, you know, wrap it up right now. We're just trying to go as fast as possible. Most of my Suji traps are incidental. Like I'll throw a tile, you know, first, and then the Suji trap will just kind of happen. But for hands like a 7 pairs hand or something along those lines, hang on. Do I want to wait? I mean, it doesn't really matter. The 3 and the 7 are quite literally equivalent in this case, and no one's discarded any, like 1s or 8s or anything that gives any of this an edge over the other. This is a fine moment to be in. It's green DZ, 1 Dora as well, so that's really, really good. It's green DZ, 1 DZ. Oh, I'm so sorry. Trapaski, good tidings. Another way to vary your Yaku diet, half outside hands. Yes, exactly. The nutritional pyramid of Riichi Mahjong Yakus, Riichi and stuff is a foundational aspect. Riichi, Pinfu, and Tanyao, and Dragons, and Sea Wind Prevalent, and then you get half flush, and then you get 7 pairs, and then you get half outside hand, then you get twice pure double sequence, and then you get your self-actualized Yakumans at the very tippy top. Oh my god, this hand actually became valuable. I can't believe it. This is like the first person to buy Bitcoin because they thought it was a joke. Oh, and then there's the Riichi. I have nothing to fold with. I'm gonna go for it. I'm genuinely gonna go for it. I think this is just better. They're not waiting with a 4-5. They could have a 1-2 in their hand. 1-2. Risk on that thing. So this is if they're getting me. So sometimes if they do have a 1-2, like calling Riichi with the 6 of circles is really, really nice because you're setting a Suji trap for the tile that you actually want, which is the 3 of circles. Beichu, good tidings, good tidings. Riichi jockey. Oh, I mean, this is good, right? Like, I mean, I don't even have that many tiles to fold with. No, oh, he is getting never punished. Oh my god. I am getting a refund from my local dominatrix the way I am not getting punished. I am not getting punished. So's be good tidings, good tidings. That is cruel and unusual. That is actually cruel and unusual. Because they called dibs, and I should not have won this hand. I should not have won this hand. Don't tell a beginner to do half outside hand. Rocks. No. Of course not. It's on the third tier of the Maslowian pyramid. Rubber Soul, good tidings, good tidings. Holy frick. Okay, so now we have an interesting decision to make, right? If we fold and nobody else wins, we end this game in first, right? So long as nobody else wins, we're pogging. However, we also have seat wind, and it doesn't matter the value of our hand, but if we win with a one-hand hand, and we're in the lead, and we're the dealer in South 4, the game just ends. You know what I mean? What do you mean you got 3 stocked on Final Destination in 2 seconds? The game just, if we're just ledge grabbing well enough on Fox, you know, sometimes it's not an epic series like you want it. Sometimes the game is just over. You saying don't try to reference fighting games if you don't know that much about fighting games? Okay, you caught me. Skitty Bones. Good tidings. Welcome in, welcome in. It's a perfect Deshanten, right? I mean, yeah. I gotta do this. So this is a perfect Deshanten. It's a pair, a double-sided weight, and an Omega chunk, which is a pair with a double-sided weight attached to it. No matter how we get into Tenpai, you can pause the video here, or you can take a screenshot of it. No matter how we get into Tenpai, pawn this tile, chi into this sequence, chi or pawn into the Omega chunk. No matter how we get into Tenpai, we get to end on a double-sided weight. And that is the strength of the perfect one-away, the perfect Deshanten, the perfect frickin' line. I've never seen it South 112, and I never frickin' will. Oh. I feel strong today. And it's, you know, I know in my life I am weak, you know? I know in my life I am weak, but I feel strong. That's amazing. I mean, this is, I want to bask in it. This is an amazing feeling. Holy moly. Is this happiness? It's been a while since we've been able to rack up some dubs. A lot of these alerts, I'm not being heartless, by the way. Call me an enemy in Kingdom Hearts, but you know, a lot of these, all of those alerts were repeats. Again, thank you for all the support. I'm not just trying to glaze over that. Ay. Half outside is more like tier 5. No, half outside, it's a freakier thing to go for. If Mercury's in retrograde, yeah, sure. Go for a half outside hand. If you got a pentagram painted on your floor, go for a half outside hand. If you're a normal person, just kind of have some, you know, some hobbies, some friends, you know, you're not going skydiving or anything super wild like that. Maybe don't go for the half outside hand. More often than not, I think it just ends in, oh, the risery, you know? Dr. Bogler, thanks for dropping the 5 gifted. That is incredibly kind. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate the support. Thanks for allowing me to keep doing what I'm doing. I know I'm a lucky little goober, so I really appreciate it. Anyway, so I cleaned my PC today. That really, Yusong, finally. That was like a 30-minute long tangent for the PC story. And then I went to do some grocery shopping. I will say this, or have it, good tidings. I will say this, the grocery store, I gotta figure out what day to go to the grocery store. Because last time on Dragon Ball Z, I bought a loaf of bread where the expiration date was like 2 weeks out. And I was like, yes. Because I am just one person. I don't eat that much bread. And so like I'll eat like one piece of bread. Dr. Bogler, peace out if you're heading out. Thank you again for the gifties. I'll eat just like one piece of bread every single day. And that's enough for me. And so why are all these people saying, get this bread? I'm all right. Second Riichi. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. This time I went to the grocery store and I got a bread. Dude, the expiration date is like 5 days from now. And tell me, oh, Yusong, did you scour? Yeah, I scoured, okay? I wasn't gonna go to the grocery store and not scour. I was scouring like behind the first row of bread. I was like, oh, give me that second row of bread. I bet they have the more fresh bread in the back. I know how grocery stores work. You can't fool me, Ralph's. So looked in the back, and it's still, the bread is just like, I gotta eat all this entire loaf in 2 days. I'm not gonna return to the store once they set out the good bread either. I just don't want to come back to the store, you know what I mean? So the bread was a little wacky, and I felt like an honest citizen today because, like, you know how you have an angel and a devil on your shoulder? Every single time I go to the self-checkout line and I have bananas, I'll just do the voices for you, okay? Yusong, you should put in the organic bananas. After all, you bought organic bananas. You should put in the organic bananas. Put in fucking regular bananas. The Ralph's Corporation is probably, there's no ethical consumption under capitalism. It's like a 20-cent difference, but it sends an anarchist message. Yusong, don't listen to them. It's like a 20-cent difference. Just put in normal bananas. I put in normal bananas today. Now, that's not to say that on other days I don't. I always put in normal bananas. When I buy normal bananas, I put in normal bananas. When I buy organic bananas, I put in organic bananas. Store it in your freezer? No, you're right. I could just put the bread in my freezer, and there's nothing wrong with that. It heats up from frozen in the microwave, just in the microwave. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! In the toaster. I'm not a sociopath. I'm not heating up bread in the microwave. I just want to make that clear, okay? One in chat if you believe me. Yeah, you can heat it up in the toaster, and it's absolutely just fine. It's absolutely fine. My grocery store is addicted to stocking milk that expires in like 3 days. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. The grocery stores, I think they know when I'm going. It's the only logical explanation. All right, what am I gonna do here? I'm gonna keep the west wind. Why? Because the west wind is only useful for me. It's only my sea wind, right? It's no one else's sea wind. It's no one else's prevalent wind. Whereas the red dragon, it's useful for everybody. So it's more likely that someone else has a red dragon, etc., etc. I'll cut the 2 of bamboo. Look, I'm not happy with the 8 of circles, right? We've already cut a 9 of circles, and so if we draw into a 7 of circles, I'll be pogging a little bit, but we'll end up in Zuzzy for Earth in jail. And you know what? With a lot of 6s being discarded too, let's get that out of here before we really get into trouble. You know what I mean? Some Yostar employee is also in charge of Yusong's expiration dates. Yostar, it's a little too far, okay? I appreciate it, and I appreciate it. Yusong, it's amazing you can talk with a boot in your mouth. No, Yostar, I appreciate you wanting to get more involved in my life, but if you could just stay out of my grocery store escapades, that would be greatly appreciated, okay? That would be greatly effing appreciated. I'll cut the 9 of characters and keep a green dragon as a safe tile. Oh! That's okay. Alien, good tidings, welcome in. Socks, maybe. Hey, folks, just started playing. I've been obsessed. One thing I haven't figured out. What does it mean when Maka highlights tiles in red? Ooh, socks, maybe. I don't know. Okay, my guess, and I don't mean to, like, put you on blast. My guess is that when it's a red tile, it's like this is what you did, or it's either that or it's like a grave error has occurred. You know what I mean? It's like, so something twisted has, oh yeah, red, oh no, alien tree is right. Sorry, I apologize. So if you're just looking in the game logs, a red highlighted tile means that if you deal that tile, it deals into someone else's hand. So that is what the red glow really means. Yes, dangerous tile. Lynn, good tidings. Lynn Manuel Miranda. CXX Ninja Girl, I also know that winning isn't everything, but it's a learning curve. I'm just happy to be a part of Mahjong Soul and your community. Ninja Girl, check your PayPal. Absolutely check your PayPal. Thank you for dropping some positivity in here. Check your PayPal. Absolutely. This hand is really good. Obviously, super duper happy to... I mean, I'm gonna go for it. Riichi, Tanya, red 5. Look, I could have set a Suji trap there, right? Had I discarded the 5 of bamboo, it signals to everyone at the table that I'm not waiting with a 6-7, right? And so they're more inclined to throw the 8 of circles, which, excuse me, the 8 of bamboo, which is what we would have been waiting on. This explanation makes no sense, and I understand that. But I want Tanya. I want my freaking Tanya. I want Riichi, Tanya, red 5. I want that extra little ounce of value, so... that would be nice. I will say this. We could also set an inadvertent Suji trap, right? The best laid plans are often just accidental, and they happen very randomly. If we happen to draw into and discard a 3 of bamboo, then it makes the 6 of bamboo seems so safe, right? The 9 of bamboo means that I'm not waiting with a 7-8, and the 3 of bamboo means that I'm not waiting with a 4-5. Hence, and that's how you know things are serious when I say the word hence, okay? Hence, the 6 of bamboo might be more likely to come out because someone's, you know, they want to get the Tenpai too. They want to push a tile, you know what I mean? Numby, good hair today. Thank you. Please check your PayPal. Absolutely, check your PayPal. Kure, hello. Hello, Yusong. Any written resource you recommend for improving? Kure, so you probably already have checked it out, but if you haven't, Riichi Book 1 on, it's a free PDF online, genuinely is a slapper. Inside Tsuji, someone, please. I know, but 6 of bamboo is not safe for a left lord. So please bail me out. Please don't let me deal in. Ah! He's done it. The reason that I'm really scared right now, like Zoink Scoob, oh my god, it's because that was a dealer Riichi. That was a dealer effing Riichi. Ever afraid of getting stream sniped? Temchi, I have gotten stream sniped a few times. I had to ask people, like, even if it's in a friendly sense, to not try to cue into me when I'm streaming. When I'm recording videos, you don't know when I'm recording videos. I have a wacky schedule. So if you see me, yeah, please, like, you know, write about it after. Maybe use some spoiler tags, you know, because it'll end up on YouTube and stuff. But yeah, please say something in the Discord after. But for streams, like, I really don't like it when people stream snipe, or they're like, oh, I just wanted to cue into you, but I'm not gonna look. I'm like, yeah, okay, but I got trust issues, dude. I don't trust you, you know? Yusung, should I just wait for Riichi Book 2 at this point? No, if you want more resources, and you've already read through Riichi Book 1, as is the sacred tome of this Western Riichi Mahjong community, you can also, if you look in the community Discord link down below, in the Mahjong General channel, there is a pinned comment with a lot more resources that you can peruse through, and some of them are just like a lot of great what would you do puzzles that with explanations as to why these are the correct discards afterwards. That can also really help your game. You know what I mean? Do you do viewer VOD reviews? The Peach Beach. There's been a few viewer VOD reviews on YouTube. Those definitely exist, and I do those on the Patreon. So I don't mean to give you a tease a little. Oh, show a little shoulder, right? But that's what I do. Every for the bonus videos on Patreon, I ask for the very kind submission of match logs, and then I'll review them, and then I'll give my thoughts. Don't get me wrong. Most of my thoughts make me look stupid on the VOD review, but hopefully it can still help. And I'll say this, even if you're not a part of the Patreon, if you want to submit your match log of a game where you just got absolutely owned, because those are the best games to review, I will send you the video. Even if you're not subscribed to the Patreon, if I use your game log, it's only right that I send the video to you. So don't think that I'm getting I'm like just like juicing you for content with nothing. Did you set up a Patreon command? On Twitch, there is no Patreon command. And on YouTube, there is no Patreon command. Where is there a Patreon command? It's linked down below in both platforms. So if you want to join me there, it's the best way to support me. They give me a good chunk of the pie there. So this hand is weird in the sense that even if I get to chi, I don't know if I want to. I'm literally just single tile Yorking it. I don't know if that is really where I want to be. A colony that runs independently. The nut draw is either a 1 of characters or a 3 of characters. That is absolutely the nut draw. If I get to chi into a 5 or an 8 of whatever. Oh, thank God. Oh, I could kiss the ground right now. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. The government bailout of the century. Give me that PPP loan that I'm literally never going to pay back. And it turns out that was okay. Yeah, the government bailout of the century. Here we frickin' go. This hand is awkward. This is me in middle school wearing deep V-necks because I thought it would make me look good. Spoiler alert. Very single. Oh my God. Oh my God. The biggest bailouts. Thanks, American taxpayers. This bank is doing great. Holy... We win with a 1-on-hand, and we get to pick up a Crossroads Riichi stick. A Crossroad just paid $1,000 just to watch. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's so good. Would you be open to doing one-on-one lessons as well? Numby, it is a very expensive tier in the Patreon that no one signed up for yet. But I do have that as an option as well. I don't know. I mean, does it make me look stupid that I have that tier and no one signed up? I don't know. Maybe if it's like, oh, he got a little too in over his head. Look, yeah, probably. I'm not gonna, you know, I can't tell if it's embarrassing or not. So it's still there. It's still there. One day it might not be there, but for right now, it is definitely a tier on the Patreon, okay? Exclamation mark Patreon. No, it doesn't exist. There's just a link down below. High tier patrons that social anxiety hopes that no one signs up for. No, exactly. I can't pawn that. I was thinking about it for a little bit, but this hand is nar binks, okay? This hand is disgusting. If I get to Riichi with this hand, I'm literally gonna throw up. Riichi, seat wind, prevalent wind, 1 Dora. It's at least 11k, probably more in the dealer seat. It's at least 11,000. You got to send it, right? The dealer Riichi. What if I Dama 10? If I Dama 10, it's seat wind, prevalent wind, 1 Dora. No. 3 Han, not quite my tempo. Give me that 4 Han Marty. I'm not. You better lawyer up, asshole, because I'm not coming back for 3 Han. I'm coming back for 4 Han. Mr. Siren, did you understand that your Riichi caused irreparable damage to the Facebook corporation? Yes. Did I adequately fold your condescending Riichi? Look, I know that movie is like no longer in the zeitgeist. It'll be a cold day in hell before I stop referencing The Social Network, okay? It'll be a cold day in hell before I stop referencing the Aaron Sorkin, Trent Reznor, etc. thing, The Social Network. Thing, movie. You know what I mean. All right, here we go. Hey, I watched both of those movies on my last plane ride. Mr. Gems, congrats on an awesome plane ride. I hope that you liked it. I'm usually on plane rides. Yeah, I guess I'll kind of watch movies. So I'm weird on planes, okay? Not weird like I'll take off all my socks and put my toes up against my up against the person in front of me, okay? I'm not that freaky. But so on planes, I'm like, oh, you know, I don't really like. Usually, I'm like, oh, I don't really want to. I am not calling Riichi. Sea wind, prevalent wind, 3 Dora. I'm not calling Riichi. I don't want anyone. But I can't fold this hand. I can literally never fold this hand. I am legally unallowed to. And if I deal in, I deal in. But I know at least I have 3 Dora. I got 3 Deezies. If I deal in. Oh my god, are you serious? Holy frick. Okay, we're gaming right now. A crossroad has less tiles to fold with as well. 2 of circles is a safe tile. That's huge. Do I think that another 9 of circles can come out? It would be a spicy discard for sure. Oh, I don't know what that sound is, but I made it. And I'll finish the plain anecdote in a second. I gotta lock in. Real quick. I mean, 3 passed and 9 you've discarded, so this is inside Suji. Please, someone with a 9 of circles. Someone ruin their entire lives because I'm bored. I see a lot of the 4s and the 2 of bamboo as a safe tile. Ah, that hurts so bad. Had we waited on the 7 of the circle, had we waited on the 7 of circles and the Sumo, she went Breville win 3 Dora Hanemon 18k in the deal. 6,000 all? 6,000 all? I played the laugh track instead of the applause. But there's truth in comedy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. So now we just protect our lead. That is nuts. All my socks just popped off. This guy's a Mahjong maniac. I've descended into darkness. I can't see. It's so dark down here. I'm Akagi. On planes, I'm like, oh, I don't need to watch movies. I made a playlist just for this plane ride. Yeah, that'll show everyone. And then what ends up happening is that I'll be listening to music or a podcast, and then inevitably the person next to me or the person in front of me or the person sitting like, you know, a row away from me will start watching a movie, and then I'll just watch the entire movie with them on silent. And I'll just kind of like glean what happens. That's how I watch the one. Okay, if you can know what movie this is, it's like, that's a miracle. Okay, I watched an entire movie where there was a girl and she was a robot, and like a scientist created her and they lived in a dystopian society, and there was like maybe like a motorbike racing element of the movie. Again, I watched it all on silent. This is a disgusting hand, by the way. I'm not going to lie to you. Seven of circles. I mean, we're one tile away from 7 pairs as well. Alita! I watched Alita. I was gonna say Akira, but I knew that Akira was wrong. I watched the entirety of Alita on someone else's screen on like a Delta flight. It was instead of just like being like, oh, that's interesting. Let me click onto it on my own screen. Young Phoebes, good tidings, good tidings. This movie looks not good. Yeah, I later would learn that it is not very well liked. But I think it's just like, you know, it's the same thing where like if we're in a restaurant and there's like a screen playing, it could be literally like, I don't know. No offense if you are into golf, but I don't really follow golf and I'm not really that interested in the sport. But if it is playing in a restaurant, I will watch. Like I'm like so. Can I get a 1 in chat if you are also like this, or do you have the focus of an adult where you can just like be present with the people around you? I genuinely just get like so distracted if someone's playing like a thing, you know what I mean? Ay. Full flush gaming, developer inspired. I was thinking about the full flush, but I think, you know, and the full flush would have been awesome. Had we kept drawing like circle tiles, I would have gone for the full flush. But the reason why I was like happy to abandon the full flush, okay, that's really tragic, that's genuinely so sad, is because we're in the lead by a large margin. Full flush, obviously a huge redonky donk kind of a hand, right? You know what I'm talking about. I'm 1 tile away from time, but none of this feels good. But we have a 4-5-6 San Shoku, a 4-5-6 mixed triple sequence. Right Lord with the dealer seat Riichi. All right. I see you. Young Phoebes, thanks for the follow. Baron Davis, good tidings. So watching the World Series of Poker at an Applebee's. Okay, first of all, incredible vibes. I genuinely, like, when I think of my teenage years, I think of an appetizer sampler at an Applebee's. I genuinely, that for whatever reason takes me back. Because that's my first taste of freedom. Like, your parents give you $10 for Applebee's and you go in on an appetizer sampler with some friends and you're like, oh my god, is this what it feels like, that purchasing power? Oh, it's so good. Do you have ADHD? You know, I don't know. It wouldn't surprise me, but I've never been. They never swabbed my cheeks or however. What? What? Oh my god, my lead? How could Alita do this to me? They just hit a 7 pairs Baimon, and I'm hitting the gritty? No. Okay, so our lead might not be guaranteed. Your safety is not guaranteed. I've only done this once before. That's a Mark Duplass Aubrey Plaza joint right there. Okay, yeah, that's fricked up. And now we got South 1, South 2, South 3, and South 4 to try to keep this lead. Oh, a little awkward. Now that was a hand. Oh, cue all the comments. Where can we find Right Lord's YouTube channel? Where can we go to watch them play Riichi Mahjong? No, I get it. Sometimes you just have like a great thumbnail-worthy hand, and then that pog face, you're not even acting that much. That pog face is going to be real. It's a real farm to table. Do they need mods? Okay. I'd see this, right? I'd see this, and I'm happy with it. So usually, right? Usually, I would discard 3 of bamboo first, because 3 of bamboo is a more risky tile than the 1 of bamboo. However, in this particular instance, I want to still be able to draw into the 4 of bamboo. If I draw into the 4 of bamboo, that's going to be a stronger shape than the 6-8, which would be interesting. Okay, I will level with you. I will genuinely level with you right now, okay? Yeah. Leveling complete. If we get into Tenpai with the double-sided weight, I have a ready hand and it's a good weight. I think it's worth going for. Were we to have drawn into the 2 or the 5 of characters, I would have folded. No, it's inside Tsuji. They would never. Yes, they're not waiting with a 6-7. They're not waiting with a 3-4. I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit here a little bit. 9 of bamboo, as we previously seen, was safe. So because the only reason that I'm more willing to push with this low value hand is because we have good weights. Now that's a little spicy. Can I fold? Yeah, I can, kinda. I have good weights and my hand is ready. And if I deal in, I still have a little bit of a lead. Okay. I'm getting so unpunished right now. This is gonna be a child that grows up with a warped sense of justice. I am really getting unpunished right now. 9 of characters is fine. Absolutely, it is fine. Bonzi on YouTube, good tidings, good tidings. A crossword also with the Riichi. Okay. I can't really chi that. In Riichi Mahjong, they don't let you do that swap, the old Reddit switcheroo, where you chi into the 6-7 and then you cut the 8. That is unallowed in Riichi Mahjong. Why did they make it so? No idea. You're telling me that the game where Pinfu exists has some pretty obtuse and hard to decipher rules? Yes. Anonymous. Tonight we dine in health. Thank you so much for the follow-up for the Prime. Oh, okay. The East one is a very spicy tile. Maybe Right Lord had a pair of it and was deciding whether or not to fold. I might try to fold this. Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I might fold this. That's so sad, dude. After all this time. Just because now there's 2 Riichis on the table. This is a slow roll sumo, and they hit us with a slow roll sumo. Unless this is a Yakuman, it's a little BM that you didn't immediately click the sumo button. I mean, nice chase, right? Nice chase. They had a perfectly good double-sided weight here. They assume with the manga, that's fine. Right Lord pays a little bit more of the dealer penalty, and so our lead is a little bit safer. Left Lord is on the brink of death. We might be able to just kill Left Lord in an attempt to end this game. There is a certain call of the void to go for the full flush or the half flush hand here in the circle suit. Let's not do that. Let's play some responsible Billy Bean baseball, okay? Absolutely, absolutely. Let's be a little responsible. Yusong, you got any big plans for this week? I accidentally hit the Windows key there. I apologize. Big plans for this week? No, I am going. Oh, great. That's gonna be great for the anecdote minds. I am going to be going to Trader Joe's tomorrow, or maybe on Wednesday. I have no freaking idea. The world is my oyster. The night is still young. That's going to be nice. I also am going to get some frozen dumplings from a Chinese restaurant that I enjoy, so that's going to be pretty pog. We drew into the Doro, which also feels good. I won't lie to you. There is a temptation as well. Yeah, and I think it's the temptation is now a reality to just slam the Tanya. Like, this feels pretty good. If we can get into a tricky witchy Tanya situation, I think we absolutely do it. Why cut the 1-2 pin over 2-4 of characters? The reason that that's a great question. The reason being is because the 1-2 shape is worse than the 2-4 shape, right? The 2-4 shape upgrades if we draw into a 5 of characters, but the 1-2 shape only upgrades if we draw into a 4 of circles followed by a 5. So it's harder for that shape to upgrade. So I'm just trying to win as fast as possible, and so I'm trying to keep the best shapes that I have in my hand. And luckily, you know, a crossword called Riichi, which is bad, but we still got to illustrate the point in that we drew. Holy frick, we got first again. Are you effing kidding me? We got first again. This is an unbelievable. I don't know what happened. I genuinely don't know what happened. And Luigi won by doing absolutely nothing. The way that we won that game was that Left Lord destroyed themselves at a Crosslord's altar. Hang on, don't want to spoil any of the upcoming YouTube videos. The man goes live and wins. It is weird that isn't it weird that Mahjong Soul scans for whether or not OBS is running on your computer. I mean, we got one more round in us, right? We got this has been I mean, I don't knock on wood. Knock on Fue Coco's cute little head. Second, first is what we did? Is that true? Is that really what we did today on today's stream? I like almost don't want to believe it. Also, can someone please help this character up? They're in a very compromising position. Yeah. Isn't OBS also running? Yeah, but I think they scan for whether or not you're live streaming as well. That's the only explanation for this little bit of this good luck that we've been doing. Are you gonna play Legends ZA this week? I know it's Legends Z to A, but I thought it would be funny. Again, if you're a new head, I thought that the artist SZA, SZA, I thought that their name was pronounced ZA, and so I said that in public, and I've never been laughed at harder. But Legends ZA, I don't know if I'm gonna play Legends ZA. I think right now I'm kind of focused on Mahjong, for better or for worse, for my mental state. But if anyone else is playing the games, I'm sure I'll watch some videos, right? Is the Pokemon game already out? And is it as glitchy as Scarlet and Violet? Because I remember when those games came out, people, me included, were like, oh, this was not, like, this should have stayed on the assembly line a little bit longer. This needed to cook a little bit longer in the oven. You have released an unfinished game, Nintendo. So I hope that for everyone's sake, as a Pokemon fan, that it's a little bit better. SV plays like a real game on the Switch too, so hopefully ZA performs the same. Hopefully it does. Okay, if anyone is getting it, I hope it's a lot of fun. And I hope it's Pog. I hope it's Pog Rich. I have no idea what to throw here, what to Henry David throw. I think that's one of my better options, that 5 of circles. What do we do here? If we draw into a 7 of characters, I'll Riichi, right? Oh, hilarious. Riichi Mahjong, hilarious. Any chance to wait on the Vivian Westwind? I think that's a good chance. If we don't have that chance, then we probably don't, like, try to go for this hand. By the way, Lynn, it's well overdue. Thank you so much for dropping the Prime. It means so much to me. Thank you so much for all the support today. For all the new heads, welcome in. We got daily YouTube videos as well. If you want to watch a Let's Play where I just where I do one Riichi Mahjong game a day, and you can kind of, you know, keep track on the Excel spreadsheet about how my mental state is going. Okay, a crossover with the Riichi. This is the easiest fold of my life. This hand has 0 value. Socks, maybe. Thanks for the Prime. Did I just bait everyone via my gratitude? No, I'm just kidding. Socks, maybe. Thank you so much for the Prime. G Pink, thank you also for the Prime. It's very, very kind of you. That's genuinely super freaking kind of you. I think that, so for my therapist, not to brag, for my therapist, I do a little survey every single week. And at this point, you know, all the questions, I kind of know what all the questions are. Like, oh, how are you feeling? Are you feeling, you know, do you hate yourself, etc., etc. You know, the classics. Riichi mixed triple sequence. They hit him with that 4, 5, 6 mixed. So the things that I'm blocking are a 4, 5 of the character suit and plus a 9, 9 of the character suit. Damn. Okay, that's a very explosive way to start the round. At least we were not caught in the crossfire there. That feels pretty good. And, you know, she has, like, a graph of my, like, mental state based on those surveys. I think it'd be so funny to see if whether or not that correlates to my Riichi Mahjong match logs. Like if we could correlate my match history, because it's the same thing. Like, the Riichi Mahjong match history is just a line plot, right? And then also, like, she shared her screen with me sometimes being like, hey, yeah, it seems like you had a good week. Do you want to talk about it? Your scores were way higher or way lower, depending on how you want to look at it. I think it probably would correlate to my Riichi Mahjong gameplay. But I think it's like a chicken and the egg. I don't think it's my Mahjong games causing me to be Leonardo DiPrestio. I think it is the reverse. I think it's sometimes when you're down in the darkness, and you might not be thinking that clearly when you're playing Riichi Mahjong. Ay, ay, ay. I have that skin too. Mr. Deanster, if you see me in ranked, I mean, they should... I mean, no, they shouldn't. I was going to say they should allow you to change your character and outfit mid-game. And I was going to respectfully request that if you see me in-game, to change to a more, you know, just a more chill kind of a vibe. But I know that if I ever ran into anyone here, they would hit me with the Kate Lovely Momo and try to switch into the most revealing character combination that is even physically possible. So... yeah, that's, you know, sometimes you gotta live with the with the world around you. Okay, I mean, this is fine. Wow. So a Crosswords got that. Crosswords got a tangerine on the floor. What is the premise of this skin? Sometimes, like, hang on. I love all the skins and all the characters in this game. I would never question the wisdom. I mean, legitimately, Yostar has made like, you know, a whole bunch of extremely successful gacha games. They have to design like a million bajillion characters. I think they got the character creation down pat. So like some of the skins I can understand. It's like, oh, even if it's like Hot Spring, I can understand the concept of Hot Spring. I don't understand the concept of Tangerine just falling, like falling. Like I don't. Like, I don't. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, what kind of person are you into? Are you into a more like assertive person? Or are you into a more of like a nurturing person? Oh, I'm into a more of like a falling person, especially if they have fruit on the floor. Like I just don't. I guess I am shaming a little bit. I don't mean to be, but yeah. Holy frick! By the way, this hand is Nar. Like. If I draw into 7 of circles, insta Riichi, welcome to the thumbnail. If I pawn either of these, yeah, this is a little tricky. Waiting single tile Yorkut for the... This does not feel good, but it is okay. Oh, am I gonna deal into left lord? It's a little scary, right? I think they got a half flush in the circle suit. I don't think they're making that. I don't think they're hiding that. You got a half circle suit in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? I think they got a half flush in the circle suit right now. This is not. Wow, are you serious? Ah! I don't even get to play the game. Chef, good tidings, good tidings. I call the tangerines one the Murk skin. Lounger, good tidings, good tidings. Yeah, but the good news about that hand is that had the white dragon come out, I would have cut like the 8 of circles, and then we could still improve our hand value-wise. So that was why I was willing to be a little to be a little freak with it. Unique name. Thank you for the follow. Good tidings, good tidings. Okay. Drawing into some good stuff early on. Getting rid of the Eastwind because I don't want a crosser to have the chance to get 2 Eastwinds, right? It's worth a lot for them. It's Seawind and Prevalent Wind. So I wanna cut that one early, all other things equal. Alright. Am I like, why am I keeping the 8 of circles? Isn't it a little redundant? Yeah, it is. But if I draw into 7 of circles, I still have a nice little 1-3-5 shape, like a one tree hill, like some one tree hills that I know. I still have a lovely 1-3-5 shape that goes kind of hard. Okay. Now it's getting a little friskier. I think that in terms of tile acceptancy, maybe I should have even just kept that 6, because now drawing into a 7 is just kind of okay. If we draw into a 7 now, I think I discard 7 of bamboo, right? Just kind of lock in the pair that we have in the 8 of Bambeezis. Thanks for getting me into Mahjong. It's been so fun so far. Let's go! I genuinely, again, I can't say this enough. So long as we're having fun, that is the most important thing. I think that a lot of communities do start becoming toxic when people stop having fun. And so, again, if you're losing a lot in Riichi Mahjong, you know, like I take breaks from Riichi Mahjong as well. I think if I play too much Riichi Mahjong, I will lose my mind. Like I'll get like, what's that thing that you get where if you're in a cave for too long, you'll just go mad? Cave madness? What am I thinking of? Dictator Chicken? Thank you for the prime. I sincerely appreciate it. Oh my god. How many times do we have to subject her to this? Because if you think about it, it's like someone's getting pushed over 1,000,000 times every single time they run. And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly. They're just unstoppable. Cabin Fever, unique name. Thanks to Cabin Fever. So Cabin Fever, if I'm understanding this correctly, is that if you stay in a cabin in the woods for too long, and you'll lose track of yourself, and then you'll just start going like a little feral. Is that what it's? Yes, thank you, YouTube chat as well. Tea Gravy, Zorb, Lotus Bloom. Is cabin? Let me look this up. Let me look up what the frick cabin fever is. Cabin fever. It's when you're sick on an airplane. Is the distressing irritability or restlessness experienced when a person or group is stuck at an isolated location or confined quarters for an extended time. Ah, right. The beginning of 2021. Yes. Okay. I understand now. I absolutely understand. I see. Luckily, I mean, here's the thing. I think God made it way too hard to have good mental health. Like, I think that I think it's a little too challenging to have good mental health because lately I have been going outside. I genuinely have been trying my darndest to like go outside and call me a cult song the way I want to go outside. If you understood that reference, you're legally obligated to drop a 1 because I didn't even know that I had that reference in me. There's a band called The Cults. They have a song called Go Outside. I've been going outside lately and walking around the neighborhood, but I know in my heart of hearts, my kingdom hearts, if you will, I know in my heart of hearts that like it doesn't do you that good. I think that you need to go somewhere else to walk around to really feel like you're not just at home and depressed. You know what I mean? So God made it way too hard. And then, oh, thanks, God. A city with 0 public transportation? Thank you very much. Yusong, you can move? I know I can move. Just complain, man. You know how Yusong is. They cut a 7 early. They don't cut that from a 7-7-8 shape early. Really? You got it? Okay. You don't? If I get into Tenpai, there's a real world where we chase. Peanuts 5, thank you for the follow. Treddy OS, thank you for the follow. They got a 4 early. I don't think that comes from a 4-4-5 shape, bruh. What can I fold with? I can fold with 4 of bamboo, and then what? 7 of bamboo? And I don't even feel good about the 7 of bamboo fold. I am also okay with this. If Left Lord is just gonna deal themselves into oblivion, like Left Lord is getting farmed right now. Oh my god. We're just playing Path of Exile, and Left Lord is getting farmed for drops. They finally make it into the dealer's seat. If I win with a 2-han hand, I get to destroy Left Lord and end in second. You don't worry about people watching you walking around the neighborhood and judging you. Astronomy Guru, no, I don't. No, I don't. I even go outside with a freaking parasol and a cup of tea. I know I am a weirdo in this neighborhood. I know that if other people are seeing me, they're like, oh, there's that guy again. They're not like, they're not thinking, oh, I can't wait to invite them over for afternoon tea. Should tell you that I'm in London. No, I know I'm being a big weirdo. No one ever carries a parasol. I'm on my parasol S because I get fatigued in the sun. You know? What are some good signs to fold? Unique name. Excellent question. Good signs to fold are when someone calls Riichi and your hand is literally garbage. When your hand is really, really far away, like from winning and it's not very good, that is a great sign to fold. Other signs to fold, when someone has like 3 completed sets, whether it's pawns or cheese or cons or whatever, if someone ever has 3 completed sets, it's a great time to stop, drop, and roll in the sense that they're probably in Tenpai. And you just have to do the same thing. You have to evaluate your hand. Is this worth chasing or is it not? And usually, or not usually, but a lot of the times your hand might be Garbaggio, and then as a result, I couldn't even cheat that. I could maybe cheat that and go for Tanyao, but I don't love the idea of discarding this 8 and 9 of characters Raw Dog. So Left Lord is like, I mean, they're going for it. It's either they have an epic comeback right now, or they probably lose the game. Like if someone else sumos, like a stiff breeze kills Left Lord. Wow, they got it? Wow! Okay. Now I probably have to fold, right? Because the con is so good. They called Riichi and con. They have 2 chances at Aura Deezys. I mean, this is bad for me, but even if they sumo like a Hanemon, if they get 18,000 points, at least myself, Left Lord, and Right Lord are all still in this game, which I feel like is okay. Texas Fold'em? Absolutely. Absolutely. T Gravy on YouTube writes, it was a really nice autumn on the East Coast until like 4 days ago, and now it's like wicked cold. That is some real East Coast posting right there. Wicked smart and wicked cold. Yes, absolutely true. 6 of bamboo is not necessarily a safe tile, but to each their own. Now I also got the 5 of Bambinos as a safe tile as well. If we have to, I'm fine with cutting the 4 of Bamboo. Why? But that 1 of Bamboo discard shows that they're not waiting with a 2-3. And that 7 of Bamboo discard means that they're not waiting with a 5-6. So this is inside Tsuji, and it should be fine. Is there a sickening world where we get back into Tenpai? Maybe. I think maybe. It's not super likely. But they can get an achievement for ending the game with 0 points. That's true. They got some freaky achievements in this game. I'm telling you right now, there is no world in which I ever go for it. I think it'll just be a nice consolation prize for when I get inevitably owned in Riichi Mahjong. Let the man have his points. Let's take a peep at their match history. Let's take a look at Paul Allen's match history. Your Master 3-star... Honestly, there is no mercy in my heart right now. Look, I wish I could be a little bit kinder right now. I wish I could take a look at this situation and be a little bit more empathetic. I feel nothing. I genuinely am so jealous at the reason that I'm cutting this is because it's less likely for them to have a pair as well. I don't think they can have a 3-5 or anything along those lines. This is a really freaky situation. I can't believe I'm this scared of cutting Nolan Northwind. Q Hui, thank you so much for the Prime. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much for the support. I very, very much appreciate it. New Endgame unlocked. I know it will be extremely funny when that happens, but I hope it doesn't happen anytime soon. Is someone else about to run the pants off of Left Lord? Dalkin makes a deal. Danklin makes a deal. Thank you for the follow. Tea with milk and honey. Incredible drink. Incredible pull. Thank you for the Prime as well. Thank you so much. Genuinely, everyone. Thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So if we go into exhaustive draw, sure, Left Lord is going to get to repeat as the dealer. A crossword maybe having a hard time finding one final tile to fold with. We could see an epic deal in. No, we're not going to see an epic deal in at all. So Left Lord was waiting on a double pair weight. Riichi, all triplets? No, Riichi, Red Dragon, Red 5. So not the scariest hand, but still in the dealer's seat. That would have been what, 7,700, 7,900? It still would have taken like a big bite out of us. So I'm glad that we did not deal in. It's the stinkiest hand of all time. I'm not gonna lie to you there. This is an incredibly stinky hand. And the reason that I'm cutting the 1 of bamboo instead of some of these tiles is because when you have a 1 and a 4 or a 6 or a 9, the 1 or the 9 respectively are both going to be very, very redundant. Like right now, if we draw into a 2 or a 3, like it's still really, really good, right? Like the 1-2 or versus a 2-4, the 1 doesn't really help. And if we have a 3-4, the 1 certainly doesn't help. So when you ever have a single 1 and a single 4, or a single 6 and a single 9, me on the dating market with a photo of my friend, the way we're a single 6 and a single 9, you fill in the blanks of who's who. We have Yaku at home. The problem with folding is there's so many tiles to look at on the table. There are a lot of tiles to look at on the table. But in that tile, in this chaotic jungle that we call Mahjong, there is a wealth of information as well. What makes you decide to hold on to honor tiles? Sometimes my hand will be so good that I'll just keep a safe tile because the rest of my hand is like schmacking. Like there's nothing, like when I'm in a situation where it's hard to find like a tile that could improve the hand, then I'll hang on to like a random Northwind just because it's a safe tile. And if someone is gonna call a Riichi, you know you have a safe tile. You might be able to even chase with a safe tile as well, which feels incredible when you get to do that. But that's kind of the only real situation where I would keep on to it. Obviously, like if it's your seat wind or your prevalent wind, you're gonna want to hang on to that a little bit more closely, you know. Question: does seat order matter in chasing Riichi or no difference? Rakudak, that's interesting. I don't think it really matters in terms of like points, but when you're doing a chasing Riichi, I think something important to consider is that like the risk and the reward, right? So like if the dealer calls a Riichi and you're chasing with hot Garbaggio, that's a little less good than if you're the dealer, right? And you have an awesome weight, then of course you would want to chase in that opportunity in that moment, right? So there's a lot of different ways to look at it. I could go for Tanya here. I mean, it's a little unfortunate. We were waiting for the 7 of characters, and now 3 of them are gone. So it's not looking good for this 6-8 shape at all. Probably should have even just made moves to discard the 6-8 shape. The reason that I'm not pawning here, even though I am going for Tanya, is because this hand is very far away from Tenpai. And by very far, I mean 2 tiles. I just don't want to get too antsy with it. Because if I start pawning and cheating out my wazoo, wazoo? What am I trying to say here? But if I start pawning and cheating up a storm, there is a world where someone calls Riichi and then we feel like giga vulnerable, right? Like, oh no, what are we gonna do here? We're screwed. We have no safe tiles. We have no options. Again, we've ended up with a pretty bad shape in the 7-9 of bamboo. It's good in the sense that we get to wait for the door, right? The 8 of bamboo, but it's really, really bad in the sense that 3 of the 8 of all my apes, most of my apes are gone. Right Lord calls Riichi. What is my ultimate fantasy here? Okay, I'll talk my talk. Friends to lovers, slow burn. Right Lord deals into a cross Lord. That would be awesome. Friends to lovers, slow burn, mind break, ahigao, right lord dealing into a crossword. Those are the tags that I'm waiting for. What's the Yaku here? The JC. So for this hand, the Yaku right now is folding because right lord called Riichi. I don't have a lot of value in this hand, and this hand was pretty far away from Tenpai. But prior to folding, this hand was just trying to call Riichi. Like, it was a little bit tricky to get into... Oh, hang on. It was a little bit tricky to get Tanyao or Pinfu, but now this hand is good. What the F? You serious? Is there ever a roll where I chase here? So hang on. 2 is safe, and you can't have a 6-7? 6-7? Do I just chase the Riichi? It's not bad. So the reason I'm okay with this is because they cut 2 of characters. They're not waiting with a 3-4, and they can't be waiting with a 6-7. We see all the 6s of characters on the board right now. Just took out tomato time. All right, maybe that Riichi with 7 tiles left was not the greatest idea I've ever had, but I called it. I don't want Yusong anywhere near Awanzu. Why? You're afraid of how much you're gonna like it. Dama better or keep folding? I think Dama 10 would have been better there. There's not a lot of tiles, and right lord's drawing all the heat anyway. I think that Riichi was a little bit greedy. Yeah, I paid $1,000 just to watch. -1 Riichi stick. Ay. Freak song. Hey, I take after my my Oshi Mint Phantom. Look, I have to be real with you. My Oshi, which is translates to favorite VTuber or favorite streamer. Is Oshi favorite person or is it just favorite VTuber specifically? Anyway, in any case, probably. I mean, look, I'm not just trying to court the favor of, you know, the librarian, but I did like Sarah's Fauna a lot, and I do like Nimi Nightmare a lot. So that's enough of sharing for today. and we're gonna be fine, and we're all gonna be fine. Okay, we're 1 tile away from Tenpai. It feels pretty good. 8 of characters is the nut draw. We get to do Riichi Pinfu on that thing with a chance at pure double sequence. Cloudy with a chance at meatballs. It feels good. We probably get to kill left lord. If we sumo a decent enough hand. Interesting. We get to wait for 3-6. Okay, sure. Maybe waiting for the 3-6 is also fine. This is okay. It's a little bit of, I mean, waiting for the 3-6 is not that good, right? We see 2 of the 3s and 1 of the 6s, unfortunately. Okay. The reason I'm keeping the 7, I guess if I just draw into like a 6 of characters, maybe I cut 4 or 5. Oh, Jesse, what are we doing? Jesse, that is not a great idea. Ay. Favorite person, favorite idol, either way, someone you hold in high esteem, right? So yeah, those are the streamers that I typically like to watch, and we don't need to psychoanalyze, you know, what was, you know, it's from idol culture. I think that I mean, I respect the ever-loving F out of Nimi Nightmare because she's a VTuber and she was like, yeah, I'm getting married. And I think that in a lot of idol culture spheres, right, there's no hard and fast rule. Like, no one's gonna arrest you for doing this. There's no rule that says a dog can't play basketball. There's no rule that says, as an idol, as anyone, that you can't date. But it is kind of like, you know, you typically don't want to do that for reasons that I don't want to explore because I'll probably get a little too sad. I mean, that's interesting. This hand is like goated with the sauce, might I add. This hand is like really effing good. What do I cut? 3-1? 3-2? What do I cut? 9? I mean, I don't think this 9 is that good. Oh, but I think I cut 7-8 here. So this is a freaky hand. The reason that I was like, something about this shape needs to give is because if we end up waiting for a 6-9, there's no 9s left. So we're gonna be single tile Yorking it for the 6 of circles. I don't particularly enjoy that. And with this, we can still accept the Dora, which is the 1 of bamboo. We can still go for Pinfu. I would love to cheat that tile. I cannot cheat that tile. We're gaming right now. We're gaming. So yeah, I just like respect the frick out of her for being like, yeah, I'm getting married. I personally, and oh, Yusong, what's this? They're calling him the greatest person of all time. Personally, regardless of your job, you should be allowed to date whoever the frick you want to date. People are parading in the streets because they're calling him the bravest person ever. It's just what I think. It's just one person's humble opinion. Am I ever allowed to chase this hand? If I draw into 3 of circles, I'll call Riichi. If I draw into something else, I don't know if I'm legally allowed to call Riichi. This is, you have an 8-9. 3 of my apes are gone. You could have an 8-9. It could ruin my life. Oh, what? They were Yakuman ready! They had 4 concealed triplets almost! They were Yakuman ready! Oh,
Mods disable clips.
Listen to my story. It might be my last chance. Okay, and now I'm playing from behind. And that was our last dealer seat. They had 0 points at one point. They're actually the protagonist. They're actually the protagonist. There's nothing we can do except try to play some good Billy Bean Mahjong. I still think that we can come back into this game. A 5,200 point difference, even 14,000 is not that wild to come back from. Are we going to need better hands than this? Yeah, we're going to need bigger boats than this for sure. Absolutely. Holy moly. Had they sumoed the Yakuman, that would have been sick, but like, I'm also glad that they didn't. I mean, I'm not happy that I dealt in either, but if they sumo the Yakuman, we were in the dealer's seat, right? Yeah, we were in the dealer's seat. Oh my god, I'm just destined to eat dirt today. I got green dragon, nothing. I think because I need some value, I might skip the first green dragon. I don't know if that's sane. Obviously, if we get into a situation where we can get just B in Tenpai, then, like, if we get a chance to call Riichi, I absolutely call Riichi. But I don't know if I can pawn the first green dragon. I think I really want the Chance Revolution to call a little Riichi. By the way, we're gonna be back Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. Pacific, which is exactly when we started this stream today on Twitch only. I'll only dual stream when I stream Mahjong, but we're gonna do some variety stuff on Wednesday and Friday, and I hope to see you there. I don't think he had Yakuman without Riichi. No, so for 4 concealed triplets, your hand needs to be all triplets, and you cannot pawn anything. You need to draw every single tile yourself, including the winning tile. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hoshimo, good tidings. Okay, Ultimate Fantasy. Right Lord deals into left Lord. It's another Yakuman. It's another Hanemon hand. That's what we need to have happen. How do I feel about chasing right now? It feels so... You probably think this is funny. Laugh it up. Yuck it up. Laugh it up. Because this is the way to come back into this game. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, Jabush. Yes. Okay, that passed. If I get the chance to chase this Riichi, I'm legally... Very funny. I don't want to cut this, right? Because it's close to the Dora. And I want to be able to accept a 3 of circles and then go for the Dora myself. See you in hell. Oh! Show me 6! Show me that 6. Show me that 6. Me trying to sext in on the apps. Show me that 6. Show me that 6. Show me that 6. Please. I don't deserve it. Of course I don't deserve it. I'm just a little clown. I'm just a little piggy. Oink, oink, oink. Of course I don't deserve it. But I want it. God, I really, really want it. It's a start. Riichi, 1 Oradora. God damn it, so close and so far. I pick up my own Riichi stick. Sometimes you have a rib removed so you can take up your own Riichi stick. And I get left Lord's Riichi stick. And we never, ever give up. And we never, ever, ever, ever give up, okay? Here we go. Here we frickin' go. Eastwind, not what we're looking for. What do we want to see now? Left Lord dealing into people. That would be beautiful. Beautiful. I would love to see Left Lord ruining themselves a little bit more. What do I want to see? I want to see Right Lord dealing into a Crosslord specifically. I want a Crosslord to have the most epic hand of all time that Right Lord deals into. Yes. Okay. All the 5s can't get enough of me. Okay, let's freaking go. Red 5s are welcome. Right Lord almost got that D4 match history. And then dare I look at a Crosslord's match history? Let's take a look at Paul Allen's stats. I mean, they're doing fine. They're doing fine. Nothing to write home about, but it does inspire a little bit of jealousy. Oh my god, I've had the thing muted since I played 2 Xanderkind. Feel free to always remind me to unmute the game. I think I did that in a recent video too, where I forgot to unmute, and then I had to spend like 10 extra minutes. Oh, 10 extra minutes. Let me play the world's saddest violin, smallest violin. No, but it is annoying as frick. The spaghetti, good tidings. Hello, handsome, attractive guy, humble and English-speaking Yusong with great hair. The spaghetti. Check your PayPal. Absolutely check your PayPal. It's a PayPal defining chat right there. Joe Slack, good tidings, good tidings. Aye. All right, I mean, it's been a bountiful harvest. Whatever happens, it's been an honor zhonging with everyone tonight. We're going overboard. Yeah. What's one longer game? And then God hands you a really like roller coaster of a game where you actually have to focus probably a little bit more than I have been focusing already. What is the nut draw? Nut draw is the 8 of circles. The 8 of circles are already diminishing in supply, right? Call me the Nintendo Switch during the start of 2021. There's 2 of them already visible. One of them discarded by left lord. One of them the door indicator. So if we draw the 8 of circles, it's a huge, undeniably huge for a guy like me. The rest of this hand is just okay. I don't know how to tell you this. It is just okay. It is the most okay hand of all time. Is there ever a world where we get rid of the 7-9 shape? It is tempting. It genuinely okay. We can still accept 6 of characters. It is interesting. What do we want to see? So if I draw into 8 of circles, I cut this, and then I cut this. Nah, I cut this, because if we draw into a 2, 3, 4, then we might be able to end on a double-sided banger. There's a lot of good that can happen from this hand, but it all starts with the 8 of circles. I think if we end up in a situation where we're single tile Yorking it, single tile waiting for the 8 of circles, that does not nearly inspire as much joy as getting the 8 of circles and getting to York on some other shapes. Right Lord is doing something freaky. Maybe a flush in the character suit. I think that is a flush in the character suit. Why in the world would they be discarding 3, 4, 5 with a red Feezy as well if they're not doing something freaky with it? I mean, this is a story about how I am now praying for the 3 of characters. Riichi double-sided weight, that's it, but that's fine. Riichi red 5. Okay, that's pretty good. That's honestly really, really good. So 3 of characters is a nut draw. If we get a 1 or a 4 of circles, I think I'm supposed to call Riichi. Even though it does not inspire a lot of joy, I think I'm supposed to call Riichi on that thing. Like single tile Yorkin, when you have Riichi red 5, I think that's good enough. Like, the value of the hand is more important than the poopiness, and sorry for the language, of the stinkiness of the final weight. Do I con the 4 of characters here? Here's a freaky thing. I think I genuinely might, because it shows everyone that all the 4s are gone. God damn it. Nah, dude. Nah, dude. But then I risk dealing into Right Lord. This is inside Suji. But why would they keep a 7 for so long? Oh, man. You really have it? Because they gotta have a 5-7. They could genuinely have 5-7 and ruin my entire life. 5-7 isn't even impossible. Like, there's two 5s and 2 7s. Okay, cheating here is Narnar Binks as well, but then I have 0 safe tiles. Ah! Okay. I can still get into Tenpai. 'Tis but a flesh wound. Okay, we're gaming right now. We're gaming. Because if we draw into 6 of circles, it's really, really good. We are in Tenpai for Tanya. Red 5. The reason that I don't want to con is because then it kind of ruins the 7 of circles that we got going on. Oh, okay. I don't expect anyone to deal in. But being in Tenpai and not paying out the exhaustive draw penalty is kind of huge here. And there... 2, 3, 5. The triple-sided banger up dudes to the left. We don't deal into those. So what is the name of the game right now? I will tell you the name of the game right now. Win with a 1-Han hand. Just get out of here. Just try to get out of this game, not in last place. That is the idea. Left Lord is thinking long and hard about their first discard. It probably indicates that they have a freakier hand to work with. Or they're thinking they got like 9 terminal tiles. They're thinking about whether or not they want to redeal. The reason that I'm cutting the east wind right now is because it's the wind of the person that I least want to have pawn that. So I want to give Left Lord the least amount of time to assemble the seat winds. I don't want them repeating in the dealer seat. So they are going for something freaky. You little freak phantom. You are going for something a little freaky. You're going for a flush in the character suit. Oh, hilarious, might I add. Hilarious, might I add. Show me 7 of characters. Make me never have to discard any of my character tiles. That would feel so dang good, okay? And again, that last hand, clutch non-con decision as well. Oh my god, wait, phrasing, but you get what I mean. I apologize. But the not calling the con there, I think was really, really clutch. Again, it had we called the con, the 7 of circles would have been stranded in our hand, and of course we don't want that. What is this? Do you just have, what do you have? This is, you must have red dragon. What is this? Are you Yakuman hunting in ranked? All terminals? Okay, all honors and terminals? Like, that's a freaky thing that they could be doing. I have Pinfu, though, and I believe in Pinfu. You know what I mean? I believe in Harvey Dent. Probably shouldn't. That guy's got some weird opinions. It's weird. Like, this is really weird. And they don't have East Wind or South Wind. Like, South Wind is impossible to pawn. East Wind is impossible to pawn. I have no idea what this is. Okay? Keep all my options open. Look, don't get me wrong. I want Tanya. If I draw into 4 of characters, I can't even go Tanya. It's not the right vibe. Oh, man! So what happens here? Right Lord deals in and it's the worst day of their life? No, dude, no. No effing shot. Really, you're just the protagonist. Ron? Yeah? Okay. I need Right Lord to deal in, or I need to somehow sneak this game away from Left Lord. Those are the only 2 options. I might try to chi to go for Tanya. This is like actually, I mean, look at how bad the 6 of circles weight is. Chi, dude. Chi. Wait, this isn't even that good because now I have to cut 1. But you can, you're either single tile Yorking it or you have another 2-3. The likelihood of that is pretty low. I see 3 of the 2s. I don't even know if this is good, dude. I don't even know if this is good. Deal in 7, 8, 9. God damn it. I think I just try to fold and pray that they don't have it. Oh, 6 of circles. If that comes out, I think I have to. I think I legally have to. Oh. Yo, can you blame me though? This is one of those hands where I'm genuinely like, I shouldn't have cheated there. I will own that 1000%. I can't. I know it's toy. Wait, second? Third! Ba 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 ba. Staring at the blank pogs before you. No, you don't have to win. Someone could just bail you out of that Zuzzy South for Riichi. It doesn't even matter. We're pogging. Clean up on aisle Mahjong. We just won, okay? Yusong, you got 3rd. I won that game. I genuinely won that game. Can you go and look at Left Lord's hand? Let's take a look before we end the stream today. Let's absolutely take a look. View log. We're gonna be back Wednesday and Friday just on Twitch. Again, I can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart. Please, I hope this doesn't get old or whatever, but just like thank you for all the support today. That's like absolutely effing like mind-blowing. I know there's a lot of new people, so there's probably why, but so I just want to say like thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so effing much for supporting me. On the whole making videos, making giggles thing. All right, let's take a look at Left Lord's hand. That's terrifying. That's genuinely terrifying. So the reason that they have to do this is because otherwise their hand is not valid. Right. Right. What was your starting hand that you went for this? Wow! Just the guts on this person. Holy! I mean, they got bravery. I'm not gonna say that they're not brave. They're so effing brave for this one, fam. All right, we're gonna be back Wednesday and Friday, only on Twitch. Okay. Thank you so much for watching wherever you're watching. New YouTube videos every single day. For all the new heads, welcome. If you're a new player and you got more questions that you want to ask, there's a ton of strong, not only strong, but really kind-hearted players in the community Discord. There's a new player questions channel in the Discord. Highly recommend that if you want to, you know, like take a screenshot and be like, what the frick is going on here? What would you discard? And a lot of people will happily share like some eloquent thoughts. So, I'll see you soon. I'll talk to you soon. In the meantime, please take care of yourself. Please be kind to yourself. And just remember that third is not fourth, and that's a huge frickin' dub, all right?